Yeah. You are tuned in to the Starting Five podcast. Welcome back to the phone. Once again, we want to appreciate everybody for chiming in with us. You can always find the platform wherever you get podcasts. And also like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I go by E_Trillionaire. You can call me Trill for short. And also follow me at E_Trillionaire at Instagram and X. I'll kick it to my left.
Welcome back to the Starting Five podcast. Your boy Jay Supreme, Hobbs Jordan 3 on IG. And we back, man. Season 3, still closing out season 3, episode 31, man. It's lit. It's lit, man. 24, this is what? Day 24 Ramadan, man. Peace to all the believers, man. Pass it to my left. Let's get into it.
What's good? Just still back again. Just still Starting 5 on IG and X. I just want to welcome my boy, Himsan Reddick, to New York, man.
It's lit. It's litty.
We traded Bryce up for Himsan, so
He's more proven.
that's a good trade for me, man.
I'm mad at
Shout out to my boy, man. Super Bowl on the way.
That defense is going to be lit.
I'm going to kick it to my left, man.
Super Bowl on the way, John. Super Bowl on the way, John.
I mean, it's been 50 years, so it's in due time.
He
Listen,
undefeated, though.
undefeated in
Right down, he
Hey,
undefeated.
you're right, undefeated, baby, undefeated.
This side of the room is
Never lost. Never lost.
It's a little heavy on this side of the room. It's a little light over there.
Y'all like Jordan. That's Jordan over here.
My bad. You already know what to do. You made me fuck it up. You already know what it is, man. Jonathan Sicko Hardy on the book. At Super John on X and Instagram. You already know what to do, man. Leave your likes, your dislikes, your questions, your suggestions. And keep giving us that feedback because we really need that. I'm going to go ahead and swing it over there, man. He got some shit to get off his chest.
They want to come with these bad vibes.
Pipe up. Pipe up, dog.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all can catch me on IG, X, Last of a Dime Breed X. Catch me on Facebook at Dom Daniel. Y'all know we already come with fire content on me, man. And I do appreciate the feedback y'all been giving me, man. Keep giving it. Keep supporting. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get it.
Fire content only.
Let's get it, baby.
Yeah. So, y'all have something y'all want to talk about?
Oh, yeah. All right. So
Culture?
before we get into our regular routine, we going to call this the state of hip-hop. You know what I mean? We had something I wanted to touch on last week, but I ain't be able to get to. I thought we'd get a response track by now, but we haven't. It's been quiet.
Unfortunately.
But what I'm speaking of is Metro and Future dropped the project last week, and you know your boy your boy K-Dot was your boy K-Dot was shooting big shots at the Big Three.
Well, he not shooting big shots.
Well, he was shooting shots at the ideal of it being the Big Three.
Yeah.
So just to hone it all in, so you know, before we are touch into it. So basically, it's been like a quiet war between Kendrick and Drake for a while now. Them throwing little subs and things like that, which I think popped off from the Control verse. Cause I remember Kendrick had responded. He said something about tucking a sensitive rapper, tucking a sensitive rapper back in. I don't know if he talking about Drake or Big Sean. Probably both of them.
That went on Control.
No, I'm saying no. After Control dropped, and then Drake went on the interview, and he was kind of saying that like Kendrick can't really fuck with him.
I started replaying the verse in my head. I'm like, when the fuck did he say tucking a? I'm like, that wasn't on that song.
So I feel like when Kendrick shook up the hip hop, community with that shit. Now we come all the way back now to 2024. He doing it again. Now when he did it the first time, nobody really responded that he threw shots at for real. A lot of people responded, but it wasn't nobody that he mentioned.
Well, this ain't. I mean, it's the most recent, but he's taking shots at Drake before.
No, but I'm saying he was saying names.
Oh, you talking about that?
And then on this one, like these is bombs. Them little jabs and all that. That's cool, a little sparring. But I'm talking about he put a bomb. This was a bomb. Even though he didn't say Drake or Cole name, I mean, he said everything he needed to say without saying names for you to know who the fuck he talking about.
That Control verse was a bomb, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And who responded to it? Cole ain't respond. He called Kendrick. Just to make sure, okay, it's just boom. Drake got on interviews and he was in his feelings.
Meek responded.
But he ain't mentioned Meek. He ain't mentioned me.
Control verse, yes he
He
did.
did. He mentioned.
He said every hot nigga that was in that.
Yeah.
On it, he said Wale name. He said Tyler the Creator.
He said Big
Meek
Crit,
Mill. He
Mac
said
Miller.
Crit, Mac.
He said Pusha T. He said Pusha T. For you haters out there, he said push.
Yep. He even called J.
He
Cole
said-
Jermaine. That's
Yeah.
how serious it was.
This is what Kendrick did.
That was what was that? 12.
2012 or 13.
Yeah, that's when Hall of Fame was put, and it was supposed to be on the Hall of Fame album, Big Sean album,
Yeah, it never. It never.
but it leaked. They say he ain't put it on there because it leaked, but we know why he ain't put it on there.
Why not? I mean, you remember, but Big Sean was in interviews talking about it wasn't no static or nothing like that. Why not? Why ain't that song on that album? Go look at your DSPs right now. That song is not
when
on there.
Kendrick dropped Humble, it was over with for Big Sean. It was the end of it for Big Sean, bruh. It was over with.
I need the lyrics to that.
Humble?
Control. I need the lyrics to that Control verse. Because I was listening to the interview Charlamagne had. I think it might have been with Jordan Schultz. And he was
Oh, Brilliant Idiots.
he was reciting the lyrics back, and bro, what he was saying, like, he was throwing major shots, and it's like, it wasn't through no beef. He's like, this is hip hop,
Yeah, completely.
straight competition, and nobody did anything about it. They just went about their own little lives. And I'm like,
Meek
bruh.
responded to him.
Meek responded, but
What's the name of the song?
look
John?
at Meek now.
What's
man.
the name of the
Decade
song?
later, Meek ain't the same.
See, if you gotta look it up, it wasn't a good song. Was it heat? Let me ask you this: was it heat? Was it a valid response, or it was just like, eh?
It ain't memorable.
The intro. I'm trying to remember I'm trying to remember the intro. The intro to the
Wow.
song was what the fuck was that little fat boy name that was dancing on all over socials? Terrio.
Oh, that song.
That's Meek's response. I can't remember. I don't know if you know the name of that song. I was literally about to go to YouTube and put in Meek Mill Terrio intro. No bullshit. I don't know the name of the song, but
we gonna have to look that up. We gonna do our research on that. We are gonna come back to that. But what are your thoughts on the state of the top of hip hop, the food chain, the top of the food chain? Not we talking about the top of the top. What's your state? You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on this whole big three?
in my opinion,
It's
out
literally
of
called Ooh, Kill 'Em. Does that make sense?
my
Sound like a
opinion,
pack of mid. No offense, Meek. I'm a fan. Fuck with you.
I like the song. My opinion, and I was reading shit on the comments and shit on IG. J. Cole's had the best album recently out of all three of them. All season is definitely better.
I don't know why people be hating on the all season. Like
It's crazy because
season. Is
I feel like
great.
When did the off season drop?
I feel like the off season is the
2022.
best. I feel like that is the best album, but Kendrick Morale won a Pulitzer, some type of award, Poltergeist or something. I can't think
Not
of
the
name of it.
Poltergeist.
Pulitzer?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. I apologize.
Shout out to fuck the guys.
I apologize, but yes.
No, don't shout that out,
Scary ass
It's a
movie.
good movie.
man.
He won one of those for that album. I'm like,
Where's Kyrie at,
I'm
man?
like, why? I'm like,
And it won a Grammy for album of the year.
they didn't won a Grammy. Like, when they like, when
I
they
think it
come
was a
to-
great. I think it was a great album. Personally.
I was not. I don't.
I think it was a
don't.
great
I
album.
liked it.
I think you gotta go back and listen to it.
I might have to, but compared to what he recently been dropping, that was
I think it's up there with his best work.
Hell no, not at
I
all.
say that. Yeah, J. Cole had the best album.
It may be 3 or 4. I think Off Season is J. Cole's best work. Me personally, and this is not even recently buying because it's been 2 years since it dropped. And I've been, like I said, I've been in my Cole bag. I think Off Season is his best project. Nothing against 2014 Forest Hill Drive because that was a moment.
I gotta disagree with that one too.
But it's like it's neck and neck to me though. It's neck. So what's his second best?
I would have to agree with you on that one. The off season probably it's second best to me, but Forest Hill Drive the first one to me for sure.
And when I talk about just straight lyrical bars going crazy, he was really going crazy on Off Season.
Absolutely.
Like he had more storytelling and
His first
concepts
album
and
is
stuff like that on
His
2014.
first album is very slept on because his first album is up there with those two albums in my opinion.
Sideline Story.
Yes, like that album is very slept on. The storytelling in that album,
that bitch
the
got
bar
bangers.
work with that album, and not to mention the fucking bangers he had on that
Yeah,
bitch.
he got some slaps on
Man,
that.
that album is
I was
very
listening to
slept
Can't
on.
Get Enough.
Slept on for real, bro.
That's a
He got some
banger.
slaps on that bitch for
Cole's
sure.
whole career has been slept on, and
That's
What I
why he
don't-
popping his shit
what I don't
though.
understand is what I don't understand is with Drake, he had a lot of help with Wayne, with the whole Cash Money that whole thing behind him. Kendrick, he had a whole lot of help with the whole TDE, Dr. Dre, Snoop. The whole West Coast was fucking with Kendrick, helping him out through everything. What Cole got? Cole had Jay. Cole had
the
Jay.
biggest rapper ever. Arguably, you can't. They all had help. We can't do that.
But like, what has Jay done to really like look out for Cole in that way?
You put him on a Blueprint 3.
That's it.
That's an alley oop. You can't say that's not an alley oop. That's a dump oop.
Compared to what Wayne and Birdman had did for Drake, compared to what Dr. Dre and the whole West Coast had did for Kendrick, that ain't enough. That's not comparable. That's not enough. That's not enough at all.
That's
bro.
fair.
He went.
That's
he
fair.
went.
And to go, I'm going to cut you off, but to have a platinum album with no features and not to get no help from compared to all of them.
But that
ain't nobody
was you
fucking
can't blame
with
Jay
Cole,
for that. That was
I'm not-
Cole's. That was Cole's decision.
I'm not blaming Jay for that, but like for Cole being able to do that with the least amount of help compared to those other two, that's why I put Cole at the top, because lyrically he can go bar for bar with anybody. He does his own production, and he's not going on everybody's beats. And everybody's production getting work from him. He doing that all himself. Like, man, ain't nobody fucking with Cole in my opinion.
He's a very underrated producer.
You
Very
can't
underrated,
be.
bro.
My thing is, and I fuck with Cole also. You can't blame others for Cole making those decisions.
No,
Cole trapped himself in the booth.
No, facts.
You can't.
And my thing with that, John, not to cut your wisdom, but I think that's how J. Cole wanted it. He didn't want to be overshadowed
And that's
by
why
Jay-Z.
I was about to get to that
He
point.
wanted to do his own thing, and then just because Jay-Z wasn't on the scene, I think Jay-Z gave him probably plenty of game behind the scenes.
Probably right.
Jay-Z runs Rock Nation, so a lot of them album sales and all that, Jay-Z has a hand in that. Even though he not dancing in the videos like Puffy and doing all that stuff, that don't mean he not. You know what I mean?
No, but I kind of like I relate to his point though. I mean, cause
Yes,
like
we got
coming back to when I was paying attention to rap music, especially in the early to mid '90s. Those guys didn't have a lot of features. Like some of Drake's most popular songs are features.
Yeah.
But he makes those songs.
No question. And I'm not taking nothing away though, but I don't mind a man that can write his own 32 bars, 48 bars, whatever, and the hook, produce the shit, and it be fire. And Lil Wayne wasn't on it.
So to my point that I was getting to, and all of us that in here that listen to Cole, J. Cole just was in the wrong era.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that when J. Cole started getting his buzz, you gotta remember what fucking Roscoe Dash was #1. Like, you got Waka Flocka.
Atlanta was coming on crazy, snap music.
That's true.
So Drake just followed the wave and took off and did astronomical shit with it. That was never J. Cole's lane.
But to Cole's point though, he was saying he knew the landscape of music, and he knew the music he brought to the table. He said, all right, that's not really out there. So once I can get my music out to the masses, I'm in a whole different lane. I'm gonna take off this way, and that's why Cole is as big as he is now, without being on the popular in the club and shit like that.
This is the biggest and most notoriety J. Cole. We've been knowing J. Cole to have bars since the warm up.
Facts.
No, real talk.
But look how big he is now. Cause why? He went and ate 21 on his own shit.
Yep.
He went and ate Young Thug on his shit.
Everybody on there.
Went over to London and ate her on her shit.
Ate the whole good music on they shit. Whole good music.
And that was 2012.
Yep.
Hence why he don't do features.
And then.
But that's what I'm saying. Once he
And then who y'all say who out here killing on the lyrical thing? You know what I mean? On the new age rappers, Griselda. He get on the joint with Benny the Butcher and. Nah, I ain't gonna say he killed Benny, but he edged
He won
him.
that.
He edged
won
him.
that one.
For sure.
You still got your connoisseur of this genre that go to the B-sides and go to the poetry events that like this. So that fan is still out there now. It may not be TikTok famous, but trust me, those people are still out there.
J. Cole can do an arena tour by himself.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
I was just speaking to his point about, and they point about the Drake feature thing.
Yeah.
I can. All right,
That is
y'all
my shit, though.
think y'all still sleeping on me? All right, watch this. I'm about to go on a dumbass run. Anybody that want to, cause remember he wasn't doing no features for a while.
For a long time.
Yeah.
He like, all right, you know what? Fuck it.
And it's like hip hop.
Everybody that send me that shit, I'm about to go ahead and go in this booth and go ahead
I
and
feel
eat
like
this.
hip hop punished them for that, just for not going on having features.
They
I feel
did,
like
but that's why I was saying. That's why the era he was in, he missed out on that.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you do features, are you really enhancing the person that you bringing into the studio anyway? Drake don't need no help. Nah, at this point.
Drake
Drake
always
Drake always
Drake's smart.
Drake
He
always
creates
hopped
that
on
wave.
something and made it a wave.
He'll start with someone that's not that known, find that wave. He'll add his name and his, because he's still a good artist.
Yeah,
So he's gonna add his flow.
flair to
He's gonna
it.
blow it up, and then it's a whole nother lane he just started
Like
for himself.
Drake
He's gonna
like
do it again and again.
Drake likes what's from Mortal Kombat. Like he likes Scorpion. You know what I mean? he'll take your style.
No,
It wasn't
not
Scorpion.
Shang Tsung.
Oh, Shane Son. Yeah, he'll take your shit.
Soul
He'll
is
take it like he'll bring you close, take your shit, and then he'll make it hotter. Cause
Soul
Drake is
Snatcher.
Drake is a machine.
and then
You
y'all
can't
gotta think Drake was on, and Kendrick. That whole like 2011 to 2017, I want to say, all them fucking collab fucking songs.
Oh my god, yeah.
Drake, French Montana, Rick Ross, like look all that shit he was on.
they had a big ass.
So okay, Drake, one of the biggest fucking, if not the biggest artist in the world. Then I go get French Montana's fans, Rick Ross fans.
But that's like DJ Khaled's work though, right?
Yeah.
Cause he
And-
probably like really got that ball rolling. Oh yeah, just
Kendrick
come
got the
fuck with my
whole
beats.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Kendrick got the whole
And
West
it's
Coast with
working.
him.
And that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
okay, Kendrick, he was the biggest artist on TD. He's no longer there. Okay, Kendrick.
Shout
Now
out to Fuji Line.
I'm about to go be J Rock hype man.
Yep. I'm about to
So
get,
all J Rock fans fuck with me.
I'm about to get Game on the track with him. Now all Game track. I'm about to get Snoop. Now all Snoop core fans.
Cole
fuck with
wasn't doing that.
him. That's facts.
But we gotta understand the origin of Cole. Like Cole looked up to cats like Nas, like Elm and things like that. So he took the Nas route. He ain't wanna. This was his doing. This is how he wanted his
That's
shit
why I
to go.
said. That's
But
why I
J.
was
Cole
telling
is-
Dom he can't really blame Jay for that because that.
But
me
J-
and I
but J-
talked about
J.
it.
Cole is
at his
smart, though.
core. J Cole. That's J Cole.
J. Cole is very smart.
That's true.
He's very self-aware, and he realized where he was at in the game, and that's when let me make a middle child with T minus. Let me stop doing my own production. Let me get on other production. Let me focus on my pen. Okay, let me get on all these features. That's why since he dropped KOD, he been saying. At first he was saying he's aiming to be the greatest of all time, and then as it progressed, now he's like, I am the greatest of all time.
But he had to take that step.
Yeah, but he couldn't say that shit before though.
He had to step out the booth.
Yeah.
That's
Cause now he really got the resume,
Yeah.
and then to your point, like not saying Drake ain't got on features and killed,
No,
but a lot of times Drake get on the feature and he sauce it up, he make it hot. J. Cole get on these features and he's killing, he's committing murder.
In the first degree.
Facts, premeditated murder. That's a song.
My
It's
favorite
a great
song.
song.
One of my favorite
Shout out to
songs.
Friday Night Lights.
But back to the essence of why we started talking. I feel like people on far as, and you made a great point about what Drake did to me, but I feel like that was extra personal between him and me. That's why he was going so nuts on me. Pause. No Diddy.
It should be even more personal.
But it's personal because he's shooting at him, yes, and we want to see it because we rap fans, so we want to see that back and forth between them. Meek and Drake shit was like personal outside of work type personal shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And when I think about Drake responding so quickly, it's because he has shit on Meek. Like he knows Nicki.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
It
a
was
lot of he don't
outside
have
of
that. He don't
that
have that on
level-
somebody like Kendrick. Kendrick
that
very
level was not
private,
even there.
very out the way. He don't. Same thing with Push. That's why he was out there putting people on Push and trying to find shit out on Push. And when Drake don't have that, dirt and all that shit on when he going at somebody big, he really got to sit and figure something out. Because if you put something out and it's whack, it's over with. It's done.
Yes.
It's a first round knockout.
Yes.
Fact.
Go back and sing, bro. It's over
That's
with.
happened to me.
Go back,
That's
drop.
exactly
Go
what
back,
happened to
go back and drop. Honestly, never mind too, bro. It's over with.
But
Leave this rap shit to Cole and
Go ahead,
Kendrick.
because I was about to make another.
because Kendrick been Kendrick been coming at him ever since he came into the rap game. He been coming at him. No subliminals, straight coming at him. He might have some subliminals on a few albums here and there, but he been coming at Drake
But
the whole time.
they made beautiful music.
And
But this was pre-control though.
no,
Like,
after,
to my point, this is pre-control.
after the control, after all that, and even on this last feature, he talking about For All Your Dog, which is the name of Drake's previous
No, I'm
album.
saying he's saying they made music together, like Poetic Justice. He was on Take Care.
That's after that.
That's what I'm saying. That was before
Yeah.
Control.
Yeah, definitely. That, after that.
After
that
Control
shit,
dropped, Drake got sensitive.
When did A$AP Rocky drop that album?
Fucking Problem.
Yeah, the song. What
I
I
think I'm
song?
just talking about the song. That's on somebody. That ain't something they did together. A$AP went and got the verse from him, went and got the verse from him, and put it on the song. That's
Yeah,
different.
he did shoot a video.
I mean, hey Drake, we shooting
that was
on
the
this
banger
day.
from
We
The
gonna shoot on
Hangover,
this day.
wasn't
Hey
That's the
Tuesday.
thing
A$AP.
from The Hangover, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
They,
on that
when they was
video.
looking for Chun ass in that penthouse suite in Vegas.
Shout out to 2 Chainz. He killed the hook.
But I'm just talking shit. My bad. I ain't
Go
gonna
ahead
say
now,
that.
motherfucker. We mean to take you out your
Yeah,
bag.
but like, I feel like Drake should have been responding. Like his Kendrick verse, he barely went at Cole. He only said something about Cole Forest for the big three, saying fuck the big three, it's just the big me.
No, and he said when you walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K.
Okay,
He said that too.
that's true. All right, so that's two. And I feel like Cole definitely need to come back and say something also, because you've been on this run, you've been killing shit, you've been saying you the God MC, you the best MC. You got niggas coming at you. You gotta go take advantage of that.
Especially someone of that stature.
Exactly, like
That
that's
was good for the game.
This is
That
your
shouldn't bring
moment.
it up, right?
This is your moment. You hot right now. You in your bag. You in album mode. This is your moment to go tear this nigga up and go reclaim your throne, bro. Like this is your time.
You think he wants the throne off 2 bars?
Not saying that, but like
You just said reclaim.
like for
Would you like to
not
recant?
reclaim, but taking the throne from Kendrick. I feel like Kendrick got more
Like,
accolades
make it
than
clear.
Cole. And as far as on the rap game, people put Kendrick higher than Cole on the rap game. As far as on the all-time list, also. So this is his time to overtake that and really start getting people to really realize how nice he really is. After all these years of waiting, being in his own box, doing his own thing, he's finally coming out and letting the world know, yeah, I am this nice. I am on these niggas level. Like he need to come with that. And that track, and that diss track to Kendrick or whatever you want to call it, response, it needs to happen quick. Same with Drake. He came right at him. For all your dogs getting buried, I got these K's in his nines. Call it Pet Cemetery. Your last album was called For All Your Dogs, so he's coming straight at you, bro. He's not coming with no subliminals, bro. None. He been talking about you this whole time. You definitely got to come with something. You was so thirsty to come at me. You was thirsty to come at Push. You was thirsty to come at Most Def. Like, come
Comment.
on, man.
Don't forget about the
Common.
Common beef.
Like, come on, man.
Stay
You
skinny.
be crazy to come at everybody.
Those
Where's
were
all this
songs, though.
energy
He
for
didn't
Kendrick?
say common name.
I need all this
He did,
energy.
he did,
I need
he
the
did,
same
he did,
energy for
he
Kendrick,
did.
bro. I need the same energy for Kendrick. I need it. The whole world need it, and everybody know you. Everybody know you already on this little suspect as far as writing his bars. So everybody always suspect as far as that. So he gotta come. He gotta come and show niggas what he really about. Like he can't.
He on tour.
He can't. You gotta come out with that, man.
That was my point. That was
He's
my
on
point.
tour right now.
He on
Both
tour
of
right
them on
now,
tour.
dog.
That's okay.
Tour is
Yeah,
over in
together.
about a week.
And they on tour together. So.
No, Cole off tour because now Cole doing Dreamville Fest now.
Who was Drake just here with?
No,
Just left the tour.
So Cole left the tour. Wayne took Cole's spot,
Okay.
and they finished the tour in April. Cole went to do Dreamville Fest, but I think it's happening this weekend.
if not this one, next
Yeah.
one, yeah.
So they kind of both still on. They kind of both still on tour.
We need that small. I need that. I don't
So they
think-
just did a whole collaboration and they didn't no response. No
That's what I'm saying. I understand y'all on tour, but
But hold on. Let's keep the same energy for Kendrick though. When did First
Thank
Person
you.
Shooter come out?
The top of the year,
How long did it take for Kendrick to formulate his?
okay.
March.
And hold on, and Drake and Cole are gonna be both dropping this year. So
Okay.
why can't they drop on their next project? Why they gotta drop a Lucy?
Right. Fair.
Okay, I'll give
Well,
you
I
that.
get Dom.
No, I'm just trying to keep it
Kendrick
fair.
was a feature,
Yeah.
but Drake got a lot more bigger fish than fry than just Kendrick.
Yeah, that's
Drake
true.
got a lot going on.
Ross,
That whole tape.
Yeah,
Ross unfollowed him, which I'm not happy about. Him and Ross
Yeah.
make great music, but
because Future a monster too now.
He
Future
got
in rare form right now too. They
Future
got another album
monster,
dropping
too.
like John said. Don't
He
get
got
back
I
to
don't
back.
know, dog. I don't know.
that. I'm telling you, all his album. Go look at that album. All the track names
Checklist, yep.
Oh no.
with shots.
I'm saying like when you say Future's a monster, like
No.
I'm not like worried about Future. And,
Nah.
Hold on,
Nah,
what do you mean by that though? Like
nah,
like-
lyrics?
What do you mean?
like
Because when we talk about like hit for hit,
hit for hit, dog.
Future got bangers.
He's a monster
Yeah.
in that sense.
Okay,
I'm talking
okay,
about
okay.
his pure diss. Like I feel like you take your time with Kendrick because that's
Yeah,
some
no,
shit-
'cause you
take your
you-
time
you
with
can catch
Cole.
a headshot.
That shit's gonna kick it bad for you. I'm
Yeah.
not like worried about responding to Future on a diss record. Like we just gonna go. We can go hit for hit. Like he could.
Need to
Yeah.
be.
And but
Well, he kind of shot
Nah,
at
like-
Future at the end of that concert.
He been shooting at motherfuckers on concert. That shit corny though. I hate that. If he's showing it that much attention, you on tour talking about it, then you might as well
Exactly.
be working on a song. I
I
hate
guess
that.
what I don't understand is
I hate that.
What you don't
these
understand.
gentlemen are millionaires over and over again. What's the problem?
Ain't about the girls.
Not a
Man.
problem. Well, no, yeah, no. As far as Future and
It's
Drake
about
and
the
them,
money.
now
It's all
Kendrick
about
and
the
Cole,
respect.
that's different. It ain't about no girls between them three.
It's all,
The beef between Kendrick is strictly rap.
sport.
Yeah, like
It's just for
It's the
sport.
sport.
like Kendrick been saying, I can do what you can do. You can't do what I can do. I don't care about your numbers and you being Michael Jackson. You not fucking with me.
What?
This is how Kendrick feels towards Drake. Like
I knew he was gonna
say
get hung
Drake
up
and
on
Michael
that.
Jackson at the same time?
this is what Drake said.
He said it is.
I'm not saying it. This is what Drake
He said
said.
he new age Michael Jackson.
He's the Michael Jackson of hip hop. This is Drake's sentiment. This is what he believes he is. But I feel like that's
One away
Drake.
from Mike, nigga. Beat it.
I feel like that's Drake trying to sidestep the competition. Cause you compare yourself to a pop nigga. We talking about rappers.
Drake is a
Well, Drake is.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I said on
And this
the
is cold
camera.
things like, bro, you pop. You when it come to this
That-
real
right.
hardcore rap
That's-
hip hop shit,
And
you
that
not
was my
fucking
point
with me.
off of the camera. Like you're an entertainer. You do a lot of things well, and so you're in entertainment genre really. Like rappers, especially diss rappers and real MCs, they come from a whole different fucking mold.
We not gonna
I'm
slight
not-
Drake like
I'm
he ain't
not-
got
I'm
bars.
not
He's
gonna-
that
I'm
nigga
not-
dance
I-
on.
He got some bars, too.
I get that
Drake
part.
is an MC. We not
You know
gonna
what
do
I'm
Drake
saying?
like that.
I get that part, but I mean, I popped in some CDs, not MP3s, not Spotify. I put CDs in, and I got a different takeaway from when I do listen to his MP3s.
My thing about
That's
Drake,
understandable. That's
You know,
understandable.
I'm going back 30, 40 years, and I done heard some shit. I heard Eric B. and Rakim and the Tupacs and the Biggies and the Run DMCs and the LL Cool J's when they were in their prime. And it's not comparable in terms of what rap originated from. This is pop music, essentially. The girls like to dance to. I call me young myself.
but so when
you know what I'm saying? He makes
when Drake was on them songs with
Popular
Wayne
music.
early on, he was rapping.
yeah.
That's comparable to what you saying. Now
Raps
because
now.
yeah, no,
It's just that
But-
it's
but-
TikTok, so
but
you gotta
that's what
hear
I'm
it.
saying.
You gotta hear
It's-
all the
it's-
good
it's-
shit.
but the
totally-
reason
it's
I'm
totally
saying
different.
back then is because this is before ghostwriters. That was Drake's pen, and when you go back to Drake, oh shit, he was really barring shit. Wayne is one of the GOATs, right? He was going bar for bar with Wayne when he first came in the game. So we can't discredit Drake pen just because now he has ghostwriters because now he's blurring the lines in the R&B in that arena where ghostwriting is okay. You know what I mean?
I'm
Because
just-
he's a dual artist.
I'm just saying how things hit. Like, you know, like it was evident who some of those guys were talking about when they got on the track if they needed to diss somebody. There was no hiding it. It wasn't no blur shit you gotta read in between the lines. It was like,
But niggas got
first
that
off,
from
I
Jay,
fucked
though.
your bitch in the click you claim.
Niggas
But like
got
the
that
first
from Jay.
bar,
That's what the fuck
you
I'm
know,
talking about.
Hold on.
You know.
Niggas got that subliminal shit
That's
from
what the
Jay.
fuck
They
I'm
just doing the
talking
big
about.
homie
Okay, well
did.
then, all right, well then that's okay. That's I guess it's
That's part of the craft too.
Don't gasoline, nigga. That's
You know
what
what
the
I'm
fuck
saying?
I'm talking about.
Man.
The
Hey,
fuck?
man, listen. Don't do
What the
Jay.
fuck
No,
about,
but
man?
listen, when it was time to say names, Jay would say names. Yes or no? That's all I'm saying.
The
You
fuck I'm
leaving
talking
living
about,
condoms
man?
on your baby seat. I mean,
He said most deaf and all that. He said names. He got into that. I'm just saying, like that's part of what they learned from their OGs
I
was
like the
subliminals.
subliminals.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I feel like if me and you were having a rap, like if I was dissing you,
Those are conscious rappers. Like, what are we
It's
like
just
it's
like
fire that you
metaphors and
know
shit
what
like
I'm
that.
talking
You gotta
about.
think to
and
understand.
maybe the public don't know, but you know exactly what I'm talking. I feel like that's.
but
fire.
that be the thing. That be the thing. People be like, oh, it was a sub. It was a no. It was a sub to you because
Yeah.
you really don't know what.
Yeah.
But the
Everybody
motherfucker that
know what
heard
I'm
it,
talking about.
the motherfucker
That's hard
that
to
know what I just said, he know what that meant.
That shit
And,
hard.
and hold on, and to your
Fair.
point, the whole essence of hip hop is having bars, metaphors, and then
Being
you gotta
creative with it.
decode shit. That's the same thing with
And your
subliminal. It's
and
still
your
a skill set.
delivery.
And your
Delivery, flow, cadence, yeah.
Yes, all of that shit.
So throwing subliminals is still a skill set.
Cause he was barring common ass up on Stay Scheming.
Man, I was just listening to that shit. What he say? I'm just hitting my pinnacle. You and pussy identical. You like the fucking finish line. I just can't wait to run into you. But let me get my mind off that young rich motherfucker. Get mine off rap for my man. Yeah, he killed Common. I'm sorry. That Canada Dry shit Common said that shit. It was over. Damn, Common. That shit was white.
that shit was big.
Saying, I guess he wasn't about that for real.
Shout out to Common though, man.
Just Right was terrible though. But
I just can't wait, man. I just can't wait for the motherfucker.
but that was one of my main points is like, man, get up the bro, first person
Wasting
shooter
some
was
time, right?
was the first banger of the year. Kendrick, and people like, well, you don't know when he wrote that verse. I don't give a fuck. When did the song come out? Because if you really wanted to get that shit off your chest, nigga, you Kendrick Lamar. You're not with TDE no more. You could have dropped it Lucy whenever the fuck you felt like it.
Right.
PG Lane now, man. You running shit. But that's another thing why I give another notch to J. Cole on the legacy side is because of what he did with Dreamville. That's his own label. He run it, and Dreamville is very successful. OVO Sounds, who y'all know of OVO Sounds is doing shit?
Is Division still over there?
I don't know.
TDE, you was a part of TDE. That's top shit, not K-Dot shit. Now you got your own stuff. You got your cousin, what's the dude? Baby Keem. Shout out to Baby Keem.
Like,
Not his cousin.
Kendrick killing shit.
Thank you.
No, I fuck with Baby Keem. Baby Keem, I fuck with Baby Keem. Solid. Melodic Blue wasn't all that though.
what do you
but
mean
he got
by
some
that?
slaps. All I'm saying is
Shout out to my nigga Drew.
niggas don't want to see
Funny as
Jid.
fuck, bro.
Niggas don't want to see Jid. You know what I mean? Cole got a roster over there, so
All I
he
know
can rap,
is
he can produce.
That, but
He
you
can
know,
run his
which
own
one of y'all
label.
said that in the group
What?
about the Baby Keem? I was like, nigga, if Baby Keem step up, JD gonna cut his motherfucking head
Man,
off. JID
J-
gonna cut that
come
nigga
on,
head
bro.
off.
Stop it. Cut it
Baby
the fuck
Keem better
out.
leave. Hey,
That's
Like
not.
this-
That's not
let-
his lane.
let the Titans handle this. The demigods can't. Hey, you stay right
About
there.
to say,
get the idea involved.
EBS wrap
I
up.
said, you know what I'm saying, they you hyping everybody up about all these disses and shit, and then in the back seat they be in the same limo drinking champagne together. So I guess
It's
I guess
Well,
it's all fun
at
and
least we
sport.
know this time's not personal. It's straight at the pen.
Alright.
It's not no
It's-
fake. Like when I see you, it's on site. Nah.
Well,
As
they're
far
not-
as the big
they-
three.
yeah, they're
Right.
not-
I've done that.
Now, as far as
specifically.
Metro and Future, that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's different.
That shit's soft.
And niggas crashing out over females is crazy. Like,
Future,
when y'all that big, like that's crazy. to
they're
me.
40, bro. If they're still crashing over females for how long?
Unless
they've
it's
been
your
big,
wife, it's
For how
crazy.
long-
If
for
it
how
ain't
long?
Savannah James, it's crazy to me. Especially a
Yeah,
chick
these
y'all
are-
passing
these are
around.
40-year-olds, ain't
They're 40. They've been hot for decades.
Yeah,
now.
everybody 40.
There's no way this shit is new to you. Like
What?
it's not. It's some new motherfuckers coming in the game losing the girl
But
that they.
I
thought,
think
like, nah.
I think what makes it so intriguing is it's the top guys
right.
at the pinnacle. You know what I mean? They all in won Grammys and all. They it's as big as they gonna get right now. So I think this is good for business too. Like Kendrick can't go away for 5 years and like you better be working on another album, bruh. You got PG Lane now, like you better take advantage of this moment
You better come
because
to
Drake
something.
and Cole dropping. Cole got 2 projects that he will be dropping in the next 2 years.
You better become something better than Mr. Morale. 'Cause that shit.
Bruh,
shit
stop the Mr. Morale slander.
Shit
Mr.
was
Morale
weak,
is a
man.
classic, bruh. You gotta
No,
stop
ain't
it.
no classic, bro.
You gotta stop it, bruh. You have to cut that out. We are not gonna do Mr. Raw like
Hey,
that.
We are.
Hey,
Yes, we are.
I'm in between y'all. I'm not going.
See?
I'm not going there. And classic is a stretch.
Very.
So good out.
Good Kid, Mad City, the classic, undisputed, bro. That's not on. Mr. Morale is not that at all.
It's a
bro.
tier below.
No, couple tiers below.
It's gonna
What you think about
age.
that? What you think about that?
Good kid, man. The thing is, and you gotta do it because he.
But that's top of the top.
You know, that's what I'm saying. But
Hold on,
you
it
gotta
comes in
compare.
fourth. It comes
You
in
only
fourth, but I
compare
still think
the
it's
best to
a
their
classic.
best shit.
Yeah.
I can't put Mr. Morale nowhere near that.
Zero, nowhere close.
Mr. Morale, it's like I said, it's not trash.
We can do a we'll come back to this. We'll
Versus
do a versus
what?
between the albums. Remember
Of who's?
of Good Cat, Mad City, and Miss Morale.
We not doing that.
I'm saying we can go song for
Don't
song.
waste your time, bro.
We can go song for song. I'm not saying it's better than Good Kid, Mad City, but y'all acting like he ain't.
I didn't.
Like-
but see, I'm not
acting
on
like
his
it's like
same page.
this.
He thinks it's trash. I like shit off of there. I
mean,
like that album.
In his discography,
I'm just not going classic.
I think it's like 3 or 4, maybe, probably 4.
What you putting that over?
I mean, obviously, Good Kid, Mad City, number 1. I'll probably go Down,
Damn, it's two.
Pimp a Butterfly, and then Mr. Morale. But it ain't like, oh, he dropped Mr. Morale, and oh, this nigga Kendrick fell off, he lost
I
it.
never
He
said
won,
that.
He won
I never-
all type of awards for
I
that.
never said that, but
He had all his peers was singing his praise over that. I mean,
Yeah.
Dom, you can say what you want to say about it. Cats like Timberland and all that. This is groundbreaking to them. This is his peers. So I maybe not classic, but it's right there. It's French classic to me.
I like that.
it's a
I thought it was a good
I
album.
think I'm with you, John. I think it's a good album.
It's a good album. I
That's
just ain't no
classic.
classic.
That's
Okay,
it. It's a good
alright,
album. That's
all
it.
right.
It's a good album. That's
It's
it.
some, and I sent y'all something in the group. It's something I go, cause I like rap, so I go back and listen to it. But Good Kid, like bro, when that come on, that shit just. I guess it was the time he dropped that in my life. Like I just go back to like what I
And
was getting into.
hold on.
Like it was.
It's hard to
other shit.
compete with your first album. Let's be real. It's hard to compete with your first album. The album that
Son.
broke you to the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
For most guys.
That's fair.
I was about to
That's
When you
say.
talk about Get Rich or Die Trying
For
and
most
shit like
guys,
that,
yeah.
it's hard to top that because that's what you got the world introduced you to.
Cause I
Now you not new to them. Now they expect you to drop top tier shit. So it's hard to top shit like that.
I had a couple guys off the top of the dome
What?
that put their first album to rest.
I mean, we talk about the greats. We talk about the greats. I don't. Who?
Jay-Z.
Reasonable Doubt, classic.
It
Should've went
is,
triple.
but it's not. It's
Should've went
not
triple.
hard to compete with because I feel it's 2 albums better than that.
No, it's number 1 to me.
Everybody
It's number 1 to
to
me.
each his own, man.
Gotta love music.
That's just
It
me though.
really is.
That's just me though.
It really
But I
is.
feel you though, cause it's Black Album, Blueprint.
Boom.
I mean, even his latest shit, 444. That's a banger.
I love that fucking album.
That's a banger. That's creeping. That one
Think
creeping
it?
up in the discography.
He be rattling.
You know, you got Dynasty, Kingdom Come, fucking Frank Lucas album, whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, American
Gangster.
Gangster.
American Gangster. I said, I don't know what I just said, but I meant to say American Gangster.
Gangster.
I mean, I love Reasonable Doubt. don't get me wrong.
I do too.
You know,
Classic.
That was
Should've went
like
triple.
90,
Classic line.
96.
Yes, it was.
He got better.
Just that Mr. Morale that would hit for me, man. When I'm listening to Good Kid, Man, when I'm listening to Pimp a Butterfly, like the messages, the
It's a similar album to Pimp a
Good
Butterfly.
Cat,
Go back and
man.
listen to
Oh,
it.
man.
Go
think
back and
Kanye
listen
West
to it.
shit before College Dropout. Even though that was, whew.
Well, yeah, Graduation
Oh,
was.
Graduation, Late Registration,
Registration, yeah.
Yeah.
My Dark Twisted.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's a good point.
But no, it is that holds true to some, but it's some niggas that
Thriller was definitely better than Off the Wall.
For sure.
All right,
that
let's
was
get
better than
started.
Off the Wall.
Yeah, it was.
I like that.
And it was all Quincy Jones. All right, let's get into our normal shit.
I like that.
Bag, I
Whoa,
some shit on that boy. I was just listening to that at work the other day.
Yeah. So we get into the Star 5 Fast Break segment, and I want to touch on this this Angel Reese deal real quick. It's been a lot of tethering going around the internet.
It's a good deal to touch on.
Tethering.
And look, LSU obviously didn't get past the Elite Eight. They got beat by Iowa this weekend. Caitlin Clark took her game to another level, and she had to because she got beat last year by the same team. And I guess the coach Kim McCulley, she went in on this report from the LA Times, writing some shit about the girls. And Angel Reese had some things to say about really being her most unhappiest, in the time when she reached the pinnacle of her collegiate career, or just she really walking into her fame as it is today. And she declared for the WNBA draft just today.
Yeah, she should.
And so I guess what I want to say,
feel
like,
that.
you got all of these grown ass men of any persuasion, hopping in the DMs of 18, 19, 21-year-old collegiate athletes, talking this and talking that, because you might support one girl over the other. What like, and I think Bernie Bickerstaff, not Bernie, JB Bickerstaff, because people are gambling on this shit. And I know that sways how people look at the athletes. Like, when is enough enough? Like, she 20 something, she grown, but she a kid at the same time. She ain't, as experienced in the world as and has many experiences as, saying my 44-year-old ass, even though she's probably done more than me in her shorter life. But like, when is enough enough when we talking about these, especially these girls?
Nah, man.
How you feel, just up?
Man, if they want to build up this sport, how the other side is, this is what comes with it. We flaming
like the
18,
take.
17-year-old
take.
LeBron James, and no one's like, I mean, you guys defend him, but he has to go back that up. Otherwise, none of that shit matter. However he felt at that time, doesn't matter. This is what happens when you start getting that attention. When everyone's focused on you. You get the betting, you get the criticism, you get the worried about shit that has nothing to do with the basketball court. That's just what happens with your life. And in that arena. So you want to get all the money that comes with it, all the funding, the better contracts. This is gonna happen. Now, whether it's right or wrong, but you have to deal with the whole issue in sports in general. You can't just specify for the women's basketball team because one of their best stars is upset. Like, that's not how that works. This just comes with that bag, pretty much. That's how it works.
No, that's a great
And
take.
we don't do that for high schoolers coming out of the NBA. We judge them just as harshly as they should be. They're in a professional sport. You're an adult. It's alright. We flame Bronny in college. We're flaming high school kids. Like, it comes with the sport.
But I feel like we all know the landscape of things. I feel like people come at Angel Reese with a little bit more hostile than they do Caitlin Clark. Even though Angel Reese is a champion, Caitlin Clark still has to get there. And I feel like there's just more praise, adulation for Caitlin Clark compared to Angel Reese. I feel like there's a lot more disrespect towards her compared to the praise and the adulation. And that's what I don't like. It's like,
But I'm glad you said that. This is why I think that is, right?
what?
Because she was on the mountaintop last year, and she, like you said, flamboyant. She popped her shit. There's haters that see that, and they can't wait to see you fall, and they come out. They come out the woodworks. Go ahead, John.
You right there.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You missed.
Go ahead.
Right,
Go ahead.
you was right there, but you missed something before you got right there. You missed
Go
something.
ahead.
Who did she beat to get to the mountaintop?
She beat Caitlin Clark.
And Caitlin Clark was getting this same fanfare last year. Same fanfare.
No, for sure.
But the loud black girl and the loud black girl team
Yeah.
got her on up out of there. But and people been making this point. I've been listening to it a lot today, and people been making this point. But when Caitlin Clark was doing that shit the round before to the all-black South Carolina team, it was cool.
Exactly.
It was competitive.
Exactly.
The same shit they do to quarterbacks in the league. When Tom Brady do it, it's fiery and he's going for the gusto.
But when
Cam Newton do it,
or Cam
passion.
Newton,
it's passion when Tom do it. But when
Yeah.
Cam Newton do it, he's being a nuisance and he's all about himself. Let's before we get there, let's talk about it before we get there.
Facts.
oh, for sure.
Big
She
facts.
beat the All-American white girl.
Yep.
If we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. She beat the All-American white girl.
Talked her shit about
Talked
it.
her shit
Yeah.
and then became the villain.
Yep.
was building her shit last year too. I ain't gonna hate on her. But she really became a household name. Why? Because she beat Caitlin Clark.
She a champion.
And see, I didn't set it up that way, but that's the way I took it. So
And she's not just a champion, she's a very popular player.
Well, here's
She's
the
a dog.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
she's
a
great.
great fucking
She's
player.
great for the game because she got personality and all that.
It's
That's
a great fucking.
great for the game. And nothing against Caitlin Clark. I think she's a great
dog
player too. But another thing is
Ain't the same
she
level of dog.
no Caitlin Clark is the best
That's
is
my-
the best in
that's my bad.
women's
I was talking
basketball.
about Caitlin Clark being like a fucking animal.
Yeah, no, she's
Angel Reese
the
not
best
on
player.
Caitlin Clark level.
No, not at all.
I think that.
But
I
at the
think what
same
you
at the
said-
same time, Caitlin Clark lost. Now, if she won, maybe it probably wouldn't be the same energy, but that's what comes with
I
it.
think you're right. Like I think there's definitely an element of
Race,
black girl,
but
like
from
you
the
have to
beginning,
think-
but look, from the beginning of sports, I'm gonna let you get it all. But from the beginning of sports, it's always been that you want the great white hope. In boxing, in the beginning of all these sports, when shit was still racist, it was an element in sports where it was always a supremacy when it came to the races, and it's still here today. So obviously, I agree with you, John. Like
That's fact.
I was gonna get there. I didn't want to lead with race.
Why,
you know what
man?
I mean?
If we gonna talk about it, man, this is what we do, man. This our shit.
Hey, that's why I got you.
We don't work for the 4-letter network.
No, they don't pay me.
But go ahead, Justo. My fault.
No, they might be able to pay me to go away.
It's gonna be a high ass
But it's
ticket
gonna,
to get me to
the
shut up.
ticket is gonna be very good.
About to pay.
I think it's like it's like that's a major component
I'll start
of why
smoking
she's
shit a
viewed the way
different
she's
day.
viewed and how they treat her. But it's also like a Draymond and the Warriors thing. It's like why are you? Some people just feel like why are you talking so much? You're not even the best. Like people view Iowa as like Caitlin's carrying them, and she's like the hero, and they're doing all this. And she's breaking all these records, and then someone who arguably may not be the best player on their team is running their mouth and doing all this stuff, and then when you watch her on the court, it's not like she's blowing anybody away. Every night she has her good game. She's a good player, but I feel like that's also it's like a combination of all that. It's like why is she talking the most? So then when people are just gonna hunt for that shit, they're gonna hunt for every single bad thing, any downfall that she ever has. She brought down
They
on
gonna kick
herself.
her back in.
Right.
I think. Well, I know for a
But-
fact one thing that Angel Reese, obviously, must be the leader, probably both vocal and emotional leader on that team.
Heartbeat of that team.
So that's probably what her role is. And I understand Caitlin Clark got the ball 90% of the time. She plays 40 minutes a night, so she's driving the Bentley.
And she's a guard.
And she's a guard.
Yeah, she's a guard.
She got the ultimate green light, and
Ultimate
she's
green
in the
light.
era of basketball
She's
where
pulling
three
this-
point, where 3 point.
highlighter.
I mean,
Right.
She shot 23s the other
From
night.
the half.
She averaged 14,
She shoot
15
when she
threes
wants
every
to.
night.
She calls her own shots. And so, if Angel Reese was the size of the girl before, what's her name, Flau'jae?
Yes.
If
You know what
Angel
I'm saying?
Reese can dunk, she would be on the same, but she just don't got that signature thing.
You know what I mean? So,
Caitlin Clark got something you ain't never seen. She got a crazy strap
and so I
that
don't,
you ain't seen.
but I don't take nothing away from Caitlin Clark. I think she's a hell of a player, great player, probably one of the best I've ever seen besides Cheryl Swoops. At
Not
this
the
level,
same, John.
but
I said it's not the same.
all I'm saying
She's
is
not the first.
when it comes down to,
Johannes Harasi wasn't shooting 20 times a game from 3.
But I'm just saying, she's a phenomenon. Let's call it what it is. She's a phenomenon.
now
That's why she's
now,
popular.
I watched Cheryl Swoops go through the fucking tournament like it was nobody's business, and she actually. So Caitlin ain't won shit yet. So let's win first.
Exactly.
Let's win something first.
Thanks.
Boom.
Because I think South Carolina is still involved, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they hungry as
Oh,
fuck.
for sure.
So let's pump the brake
But
because
we-
she ain't won shit.
Regardless, we still can't take away
No,
from
no,
this girl.
and I'm not,
greatness.
and I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. But
She
what I'm
fucking
saying
bored
is,
last night
but
or
to
the night
his
before.
to his point is, we gon' have all this disdain and this
We can't start moving the goalposts.
we are eviscerating
She can
this-
shoot threes, good.
this leader.
But I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm a person where I'm gonna give them both love. Just because people are hating on Angel Reese, don't mean to support Angel Reese. I'm gonna tear down Caitlin Clark. She's a great player.
But that's what's happening. She's
right.
being
But I don't have to entertain
eviscerated
that. I don't have to play in that
That's my-
arena.
and
I
that's
don't have to
why-
play in that arena.
And that's why I bring it up. Like,
I'm just saying I don't have to play in that arena.
you're gonna eviscerate somebody else at the expense of raising up somebody else. Like, what the fuck are we really doing here?
But that's why we started our show. That's why we started this show, because we was tired of seeing other media platforms doing stuff like that.
That comes with her personality, though. If you're gonna talk shit, like that's what happens. People want, like they're gonna hunt for that. So that she brought that on herself. LSU stacked the deck. They went and got some studs out the transfer portal. Like they were supposed to go out there and run it back. Like people were hunting, just waiting for the downfall. But she did that by running her mouth too, and it just happens to work out with a lot of people's agendas and those big things. But
if you don't ask me a question, ignorant, opinionated, factual, I'm gonna give you the best fucking answer I'm gonna give you the answer that you're looking for. If you hunting for an answer, I'm gonna give it to you.
And then you're gonna get everything that comes with it.
And so it'd be a different story if she couldn't back it up. Obviously, she was able to back it up. Now, was she 100% this year? Nah. She had ankle injury, so we know she wasn't 100%.
No excuse.
But no question. But she won all together. Like if she was really 100% there,
I still think South Carolina is.
I'm always gonna do that shit because
I still think South Carolina
it's always the motherfucking ifs.
But still, we can't do that.
Can't do
this, man. We
She
worry
played.
about facts. Facts only, man.
She
All right.
played. If she was gonna be a liability, she should have played.
Well,
Not saying she was.
Iowa did beat LSU this year, but Iowa ain't won shit yet.
They gotta win.
Indeed.
Yeah, they got to
So-
win.
Saudi my girl lost though. I had them losing
Ooh.
to Juju.
Man, I'm glad you brought her up, man. She a
Stud.
baller,
She's a straight ball.
and she only a freshman.
She's a ball.
I'm dead. You know what I mean? We're gonna be here talking about Juju. We're gonna be talking about her for years to come.
But Paige did her thing.
She did. And
She's
we
a
know
dog, too. They got
UConn.
some dogs. They got some fucking
Killer.
dogs. It's
Paige a
crazy.
killer.
And we know Gino gonna put a product out there no matter what. They had a lot of injured players, but they a tough out. So shout out to UConn, man.
I just, and speaking on your point about them stacking the deck, Haley should have never brought her ass to Louisiana. You had your own squad in Louisville. You was Caitlin Clark in Louisville.
Just get to the back. You know, do your thing.
You had the neon highlighter green in Louisville. Stay your ass up there. You went ring chasing too early in your career.
Too early in your career, man. Say that for the pros, man.
Bangers.
Say that for your second contract, man.
You went way you did yourself in. No. Cause she like, oh my god, that girl had from the tip off, it was over with. I felt bad for her the whole game. Like,
She wasn't even playing terrible. Like, she was.
but everybody's making a great point. Kayla's like 6'1", Haley 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah.
That's like KD on regular motherfuckers in the league. I'm shooting straight over you,
Facts.
and I got the green.
And setting screens, all type of stuff. I'm gonna get my 20 shots up, my 23s up.
And they not trapping me.
Especially
Oh,
in
yeah,
this game.
going up tonight.
Especially in this game. She an underrated playmaker too, man. She be doming shit up, man.
I'm sorry. If you're on defense going like this, I'm taking you off of that person. Because if that's the energy, I know there might not be nothing you can do. I don't need this energy, bro. You gotta go got that motherfucker in the corner.
I'm about to say why they ain't trapper, but
No, they didn't
do
play.
anything.
I see Angel Reese do that too.
They didn't do. You know,
She came on the close out and she made that bitch. She
But
was
that's not the matchup.
Then they start
no, for sure.
switching on those pick and rolls until the last minute.
She was already-
you know
she was
what I'm saying?
already cooking.
So they didn't make the proper. They didn't do what they did to her last year. She was nowhere near frustrated. She was able to move what she wanted. I don't know why LSU didn't change their game plan quicker, but
Kim
they got
Mulkey tried to.
They got that phone
they
call.
get that phone call. Of course they got that
Let's
phone
not
call.
do that, man.
Kim Mulkey pride
Okay,
and
double it this year.
Kim Mulkey pride.
See, that's what I don't like.
I'm not doing that. I know what it was. It was Kim
No,
Mulkey.
I know.
It was Kim Mulkey. She felt like she put the other white girl on her.
Maybe she didn't get that phone call.
Ain't nobody calling Kim ass.
Hey, do this favor for me. I got you.
Don't nobody like him.
She had a burner in her pocket.
Yeah, of course.
They won last year. They want their great white hope to try to win this year.
She not beating South Carolina. Like, she had a hell of a career. She can hang her hat. Then she got past Angel Reese. And I want to shout out Angel Reese for sportsmanship. She dapped her up. She said, "Hey, go win it."
I mean, they were always cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was never
She
no
said
beef.
that in the press conference.
Both
She
of
said,
them said
I
it was
don't hate
never-
you.
Even after the game, they both were like, I don't care. I was even doing this to her. Like,
We,
we're
no,
not chilling.
like she said, we been competing
It's
since high
not the
school.
girls.
We always been cool.
It's not the girls. It's these ignorant ass sports writers and grown ass men on Twitter.
Yeah, that
40-year-old
fucking
man.
That's who I'm really talking about.
I want to make sure I get the publication right, because that was some downright dirty ass shit they did, bruh. The Kim Mulkey shit I understand, because she a grown ass woman, and she has this history from years back.
So she
But
on
this-
brand.
Yeah, but the kids, like shooting at the kids and shit, like you grown as fuck, bruh.
That's
Yeah,
unnecessary.
that's distasteful.
And that's what
I
I'm
want to
talking
say,
about.
was it the Washington Post?
It was LA Times.
Okay.
But
y'all.
like just like I said, just had a great point. Like this is what comes with it though.
No,
for sure.
No, I understand.
It is what it is. Like this is what's gonna sell tickets at the next level
Right.
for the WNBA. This attention. The good's gonna come, but the bad's gonna come too.
But these motherfuckers are not. These journalists, they don't have no integrity.
And we know in this day and age, the toxicity in journalism is at an all-time high.
They
As you
fucked. And that's really what I'm talking to more or less than I am about the whole race thing or anything of that nature.
That's important in itself, though.
Because nobody writes with integrity anymore. You know, see, everybody wants to be first rather than right. And Denzel said that in the interview many, many years ago.
No, facts.
You motherfuckers is not right. You're just first.
Mm-hmm.
And first don't mean best.
Facts.
You dumb son of a fill in the blank. All right, look. So I want to talk to you about this, Dom, because your second team is being blown up. Tay Diggs is Steph Diggs.
Damn, I had one more thing. We'll talk about it.
Not the Bachelor or Harper Langston Snooze Hughes, as he was
This is
quoted
breaking news
inside
for
of
me. I don't know what the hell going on.
quoted inside of the Best Man. No, I said Tay Diggs. I meant
I'm
Stephon
like,
Diggs.
Break the news to me, dog.
Got traded to CJ Stroud and the Texans for
It's
picks.
so hard.
So I guess Josh got to really.
They trade the whole weapons.
I wanted you to
How
break this down.
dumb
To
and idiotic this move was.
yesterday.
This team
one-
love the Texans. Don't need.
For
Don't they?
one,
Right.
we trade Stephon Diggs, the top 5 receiver, to
I'll
CJ
save it, John.
Stroud
I'll save it.
to go with Nico and Tank Dell. So the wide receiving core is already crazy already.
Solidified now.
Secondly,
Yeah, all room. Right.
secondly,
And don't be sleeping on my nigga Dalton Shades down there either. It's like,
Nolan
Schultz.
Brown is
Dalton
so nice.
Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz.
Dalton Schultz, he's nice.
He got the weapons.
So they got a second round in 25.
And we get a second
at
round pick
25, that's
next
what's
year.
killing me.
We get a second round pick next year.
And they still give
Wow.
up 2 picks.
And we gave up a 5th round pick
And they gave up
this
2
year
picks.
and a 6th round pick this year, a 5th round pick next year. And we still have to pay this man $31 million against our cap.
And the Texans down there,
Hold on,
like,
let me tell you why they did that second round for next year, right? Because y'all gonna go at it. Y'all gonna try to go for the gusto one last year before y'all, rebuild.
We are ready.
but the second round pick they got from the Texans gonna be high as
It's gonna
shit.
be at the back end. Hey,
How idiotic is that? Just because, so y'all did all this just to get him out of there. Y'all look foolish. Y'all look foolish. Y'all look incompetent as a franchise, letting one disgruntled wide receiver fuck up your whole salary cap just like that. Fuck up your whole team just like that.
and Gabe going too.
Yes. So like now we have to
Y'all
do our
definitely
whole
drafted a
receiver
receiver in the
core.
trash, bro. Maybe like
Right.
2-3 of them.
It all started with
We got Curtis
it all started with that Von Miller contract. I'm like, what the hell are
Couple
we
in the
doing?
rounds.
It all started with that
And around
contract.
GOAT, man.
And they just been ever since that contract. I'm like, their management in Buffalo has been doing some idiotic shit.
But
They was,
Dom, like
they
you-
was shooting for the stars.
Like you
Idiotic.
said though, you said
And
this
they missed
plenty of
the
times
move.
on this podcast where there's smoke,
There's
there's
fire.
eventually fire, and there's been a lot of smoke between
You did say that
Josh
live,
and
right?
Diggs, and a lot of Twitter fingers going on with fans saying that Josh Allen's still gonna be Josh Allen without Diggs, but even though Josh Allen was Josh Allen before Diggs got there, and now he's a better player now.
Well,
I'm
I
not saying
guess
he's still
Twitter
not gonna
fingers
be.
turned into trigger fingers this time.
Well, I would like to think that post this, he's already established himself as a pretty player. I mean, he was a young player before that. I mean, obviously, you do need a safe haven when you're a young quarterback.
You need weapons, man.
You know what I mean? So now he's a
Need it.
veteran, and I
Y'all
guess
still got Tupac Shakur over there, don't y'all?
the all eyes on me or the your mama version.
Neither.
Chill out.
Neither.
Neither is crazy.
Chill out, man.
So with that being said,
He the hump around too.
Chill out.
the Brenda got a baby version. Gotcha. First two pops. Alright, so
The digital underground
Yeah,
version.
Digital Underground.
yeah,
Yeah.
doing the humpy dance. No, so I mean, so I would like I said, I like to believe that Josh would be, he'll be able to hold it down.
We gonna see.
But obviously,
They gotta get him some weapons.
But-
though.
but-
They got the 2 tight end system.
But remember, we talked about.
too tight.
Well,
They got Gronk and Hernandez.
They in the right division.
Hey, chill out.
They in the right division. So they
What y'all got over there?
they got a
We
leg
got two
there.
good tight
Oh yeah,
ends.
because
One of
Miami
them's not.
blew they whole
Y'all got
defense
Gronk and
up.
You know what I'm
Hernandez.
saying?
We don't have to have Gronk and Hernandez.
If y'all don't got no receivers, y'all gonna have to have Gronk
said-
and Hernandez.
you want
Duh,
the killer?
you act like you're not about to get no receivers, bro. Hey, chill
gotta
out.
see
Cause I know you've been praying on our downfall for
Man,
a
I ain't
while.
worried about y'all.
Chill
Y'all
out.
old news,
So
man. I
I'm
ain't
trying
worried
to-
about y'all.
You need to be worried about the Texans.
Let me finish this
He
thing.
said I'm switching it now because he keeps saying R, but he got him a Cincinnati Bengals sweater.
But he got Bill.
And hold on, let me get this.
He got a Bills
This
t-shirt.
is Team A. This is Team A.
That's one name.
No, but
Ben said it. Man.
no,
Everybody knows.
but we talked about it during the season about was he cancerous, something to that fact of the matter. I kind of expected this, but I didn't know it was going to be for so cheap. If they
And
were to make
to
this
a
move.
up-and-coming team.
Or more importantly, not even bring it right. Or even
And
at least
your
bring him back
conference.
for half the season, then maybe trade
Trade
him.
conference to an up and coming
Yeah,
team.
that's
And look,
crazy.
and cancer.
He's going to the NFC if anything.
Exactly.
Forget being a cancer.
To the drum.
He's a huge part of their offense.
Right,
He fell short and then made the catch when he needed to make against the Chiefs, but he's a big piece of that offense.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
Gabe Davis is going too.
Most receptions in the last 4 seasons with 445. More than Devontae Adams, more than Tyreek.
1,000 every trip.
Every trip.
Productive player.
And they're a passing team.
I don't want the Browns to get in on this deal.
Just signed
We
Jerry
can't get it all. We can't get
Just
it all.
signed Jerry
If they would have
Right.
known this was available, man, they waited.
If I think 97% of the league, if they would have knew a second rounder next year would have got it done, they would have did
They
this.
got me 2 picks and him.
Hindsight.
Of course.
If I was the Bears, I would have did it because they need some. But anyway,
No, the Bears loaded up over there.
I know.
They also got a cheap ass deal too.
Oh yeah, we can't.
It's a good situation. Like take aside of your disdain because you're a Bills fan. It's a good situation for CJ and the Texans and they
Yeah,
got
that's fire.
the running back Mixon.
Why does he
I
give a
hope
fuck
they,
about
I
that?
hope they fail.
I mean, they might fuck around and be his little niggas next year.
Why would that be?
You talk about what do you say? As a Browns fan, you need to worry about the Texans. That sound like they might be your little niggas next year.
They already made y'all they little niggas.
Oh!
So chill out. So chill.
Was y'all in the playoffs?
Chill.
Oh!
Y'all might as well not been.
Boom!
Y'all didn't show up at all. Y'all
I
didn't
mean,
show up at all.
we had hella injuries, still made the playoffs.
Let's not make excuses now.
They're facts, not excuses.
Let's not make excuses.
We had already put Joe Flacco on the Bills, put Joe Flacco on your team.
We're not doing
lose
that.
half
We're
your
not
salary,
doing that.
And lose half your salary
We're not
cap.
doing that.
And lose half
We're
your
not
salary
doing that.
cap.
Is
I'm not
it
making no
football season
excuses.
already?
We're not doing that.
It's always football
I don't want to
season.
hear about that. I
It's
don't
always
wanna hear about
football
that.
season on the start.
I don't want to hear about that shit. Rookie quarterback walking your trap and took over that shit. My bad, y'all was in their house anyway. My bad.
Live the
I
cannons!
don't even hear it, bro. Don't even start.
Hey, we made the playoffs.
All right.
Finally.
So in other
We wasn't supposed to, Dom.
in other
Y'all
NBA
the number one ranked
news,
defense.
Come on.
They carried y'all to the playoffs. Don't want to hear it,
They
bro.
did.
That's
My bad, number 2. My bad, number 2. My
That's
bad.
cool.
So in NBA news, as we continue down this
Like I said, his new
It's all
little
my
niggas.
bullshit over here.
His new little niggas.
Stop it. Stop it.
His new little niggas.
You shouldn't be talking about them like you embarrassed y'all like that. Stop it.
So
Hey, it happened.
Vince Carter and Chauncey Billups are going to the NBA Basketball Hall of Fame, rather. And we were talking about like Hall of Fame worthiness, and I guess I guess I can agree with Chauncey, but I guess his window was short because it didn't start well, and he had what 6 years,
Chauncey
7
or
years in
Draymond?
Detroit.
Like I said, they let me in the Hall of Fame.
So
to my
I'm
point
sitting
again.
here wondering, like, I'm looking at why is Mark Price not? I mean, I know he won a championship, but like, he did some shit before.
Okay.
He was the first to
what
do a
year
lot of
did Chauncey
shit.
get to Detroit? 02?
I want to say,
They won
Was it the
04,
year before?
so he had to get there 02 or 03.
Because
no,
Detroit.
they
No,
Probably.
Detroit was in the Eastern Conference
Gotcha.
Finals against the Nets.
Got you right now.
So he was there that year. So that would have been 02. Is it that the same year he hit the back shot against the Pacers?
02-03 season.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, that was against
That was against the Nets, actually.
yeah. That's 02 to
07,
8
8. So that's
Because
6
he got
years.
traded
well,
for
yeah, 08-09 season.
because he got traded for AI.
So it was 6
To Denver.
years.
So we know there's no question about the human highlight. I mean, not human highlight film.
Half man,
That's
half
half man,
amazing.
half amazing.
Yeah, come on,
Get him and Dominique mixed up. Same player.
Both couldn't get out the second round.
This is true.
Dang, that's another Hall of Famer. That's your Hall of Famer right there.
Who?
Vince Carter.
Well,
Draymond,
just
for sure.
just the
Over
the hype
Over
alone.
Draymond for sure.
For sure.
The hype alone.
For
Just
sure.
Just the
For sure.
To say for sure is
For sure.
to roast my guy's resume and
Draymond
discredit
a
it.
coattail writer.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
you guys played his
he a coattail rider.
all his individual accolades. We undermine them, but then we're gonna say Vince Carter is for sure.
Hall of
over
Fame
that
is
bullshit.
Hall of Fame is not
It's
it's not a
close.
team. It's not a team attribute.
I said
don't care
I
what
said
you do with your
individual accolades. I just said that individual accolades.
team.
He
He
has
don't measure
those,
it. No, he doesn't.
and Vince Carter does not have many of those.
And Vince Carter changed the game. He was a star. Draymond ain't never been no star in the league.
He's all star multiple times.
Oh, I said
And he did
star.
change- and he did
A
change the
bona
league,
fide
too.
star. I don't care about all star and all
And he
that other
changed the league
bullshit.
too.
So we
Every
so we,
all star, every
So
all star
Vince
appearance
Carter-
ain't going to the Hall of Fame.
No, if we're gonna keep that energy, Vince
Chris
Carter, no.
Chris
Chauncey,
Bosh
no.
said first. Chris Bosh said first.
Not the.
so
not the
we
playmaker.
know that Chauncey Billups is a Hall
I'll
of
take
Famer
Chris Bosh
because
over Draymond Green.
because of what he did with the Pistons.
The better player.
No question. Well,
Easily.
I fuck with Draymond, man. I don't hate you, Draymond. I would love to have you on my team, but you're not no Hall of Famer, bruh.
But VC is. That makes no sense. That makes no sense to me.
all right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3,
You the help, bruh. We don't fuck with the help.
5.
Well, he needed
Six.
help. Well,
What
VC needed
What
a
that
lot of
bitch on
help.
Scarface say we don't fuck with
VC
that.
needed a lot of help.
Six seasons of 24 points or more per game.
Chauncey
Right?
Billups,
That's
NBA
VC.
champion, Finals MVP 2004, 5-time All-Star, All-NBA second team once, 2-time All-NBA third team.
That finals MVP.
So Vince Carter, 8-time All-Star, 99 Rookie of the Year, 2-time All-NBA, 1999 Rookie of the Year and All-Rookie team. He wasn't a role player. He was the guy.
Number one option.
And it didn't go nowhere.
I mean, sometimes that's how your career goes.
Sometimes that's where the
player.
cookie crumble.
Made it to the
Hey,
Eastern
so
Conference
you're gonna-
Finals.
And look, like as far as I'm concerned, let them all in the NBA Hall of Fame because everybody get in.
Everybody get it. I'm just trying to figure out
Everybody get in, let 'em all in.
why Mark Price not in the Hall of Fame. If I know, like I said, no, Chauncey won the Finals MVP and the championship, but I mean,
That's the finals MVP is it right there.
that's all it takes.
No, he had a good resume, but that definitely gets you that.
Well,
If you have a 6-year window and you get a finals MVP,
Put
that gets you
Iguodala in. Put him in too. Put Andre Iguodala in.
So Mark
Put them all in.
Price. So Mark
John.
Price has a higher points per game, more assists, definitely a better field goal percentage than Chauncey
He
Billups
said,
for his career. Only thing he don't have is a championship.
I agree.
Not to mention the
His career stats are
very mid. You talking about Chauncey?
Yes,
yeah.
very
Stats
mid.
are mid.
And when he had a shoe deal, it was them Chauncey
Yeah,
Billups.
the shoe.
You ain't fuck with that?
No, bruh.
Billups?
No, you did not, bruh.
No, I
Get out of
didn't.
here. That bitch was terrible.
I mean, so like I said, he's
My
in
dad
the,
appeared.
he's in the Hall of Fame solely for what he did with the Pistons.
Yeah.
Because everything goes. He played for 1, 2, 3,
He had that
4,
one run with the
5,
Nuggets.
6. We talk after.
Eh.
After the Pistons.
When he,
No, yeah, I'm not talking about that too. That stint he did in
so the last
yeah.
2 times, 17-9 and 19.5, when he played with not Chauncey, we played with
Melo.
Carmelo.
Yeah,
And they couldn't go with Kobe. was
they couldn't
playing,
beat
so.
Bean.
Yeah, he had a good season with the Knicks, albeit it was only 21 games, so that's a small sample
I
size.
remember that.
No, but I mean, I'm not taking
Yeah,
nothing away from Chauncey Billups. I think he was a hell of a player, but I just question this when guys like Mark Price. God damn it, come on.
wish Mark Price was shot 10, 15.
I wish he
threes
not.
a
Now
game.
I wish you. I know he probably wish he would have shot 15 threes a game. Fuck you, Lenny. I'm shooting this bitch. They can't stop me. So basically, we have some reservations here about both of these guys being lock Hall of Famers.
Let them all in, EB. No more reservations. Let them all in.
I'll keep the same energy. They don't belong in there.
Let them all in.
I mean, based on some of the things that we've argued with on this stage before,
Yes.
these are borderline
They're
Hall
not-
of Famers. I mean, it's not like the previous class when it was Duncan and Kobe and
Hell
where there was
no.
no fucking question
That was
whatsoever.
one of the
You know what I'm
greatest
saying?
fucking
Kevin
classes
Garnett,
That's what a
them
Hall of
guys.
Fame class supposed to look like. And if it ain't them type of guys up there, then you just get left off. They need to learn from the NFL Hall of Fame. It's plenty of NFL Hall of Fame people that belong in the NFL Hall of Fame that ain't in there. Because it's hard to get in.
It's hard to get in.
Yeah, it needs to be some.
This supposed to be one of the highest honors you can get, and you just let
I mean, I'm looking at bench
borderline
career
guys
numbers
get
because
in.
he played so long.
respect it.
So
They look skewed.
he dipped his numbers. I mean, 16.7 points per game. He played 1,541 games.
Yeah, like Memphis.
all the
Like
shooting
I want to
percentages
go
are
when he went to
way
Memphis.
down.
Like he was averaging fucking 5, 6, 8,
And-
5, 7,
and,
5. Like
and
what
John,
the fuck?
he wasn't even ring chasing.
That's what I'm saying.
He's playing, right?
He was
Yeah,
playing.
he's just hooping.
It wasn't like he
Mem-
was with the Cavs. He could have been with the Cavs at
He was with the
16.
Kings. He was with the.
He could have been with the
Yeah,
Cavs.
he
He
went
could have been
to-
with the
he
Cavs
went to
14, 15, and
Dallas.
16.
He was just out there. Well, Dallas was pretty
What
good.
the fuck you want with the Cavs then, nigga? If you want to stay, chase.
That
The
Atlanta
motherfucker.
run is horrendous.
Yeah.
I mean, he was alright, but
All right, 7 and 5.
for a 40-year-old that's not LeBron, that's alright.
He could have gave them minutes to somebody else, man. Atlanta.
He's a good vet.
To EB's point,
At least he's not Udonis Haslam just taking a spot up on the bench because he's a leader. At least he's on the court leading too. He provided some other value besides telling other motherfuckers what to do. He was just a glorified coach. He was out there.
UD was there.
he was
UD
getting
was
the
there
sweat
for
on.
both runs to the finals.
He
was
deserved
vital.
it. I'm just saying. Give me BC all day. Give me old BC, bro. Old UD.
Bro, I just hate. And I'm picturing him in that nasty ass red Atlanta Hawks jersey, like
Awful.
It was it was that
with
the
the
box-
the
yeah.
boxes and
Yeah.
that's just nasty work. When they had the highlighter green around, yeah.
sick.
I'm
Pete
just.
Maravich joints.
I enjoy watching both of these players, but when I'm looking at the career stats, it's like it's mid.
Very.
Vince should have
I'll
played.
give Chauncey.
Vince should have
On my
played
standard, Chauncey.
6 years less, and maybe his acumen is a little bit higher.
No, but to your point, like after Dallas let him go, bro. Now you need to be going to get to a championship contender.
And that was 2013-14.
Contribute to winning basketball.
He should have went straight to the Cavs. I mean, fuck, we had Sean Marion on that team. Like, he could have did that.
Mike Miller taking a
Mike
you wanna talk
Miller.
about roster spot.
Damon Jones. We could have had Vince Carter.
No, not Damon. It was James.
James Jones. My bad. His brother.
Champ.
Champ. And the only reason why he was a
Hey, no shots.
Fuck that.
We know
Only reason why he was a
everybody
champ.
fuck with Champ.
The only reason why he was. Never mind. Because he played with LeBron, goddammit.
We know the reason.
Hey, he's a smart man. He knew what he could do on his own. He knew what needed to be done.
Facts.
He went there. He went everywhere.
Oh, we're going to have to reevaluate this Hall of Fame process.
Bro, I told
Okay,
you.
so hold on.
We talked
Now-
about. We had that argument with him and Draymond. I said y'all got to realize that is not just the NBA Hall of Fame.
So, okay, Vince was a stellar. He was a standout in college.
and so was
And
Chauncey.
so was Chauncey. So that might give him a little bit of credibility.
So Ish Smith should be an Hall of Fame. No,
Hey, man, we
I'm
got
sorry. I'm sorry.
Man, throw that shit in again. God damn
Bro,
it.
that shit is just stuck in my head now, bro. God.
You gotta.
I'm gonna punch that nigga when I see him, bro.
The constant journeyman.
Oh man, bro, he can play. I think he played with every NBA team, bro.
He played for the Warriors. Now they ain't going nowhere. He played for the Wizards.
He's
a
another
bunch of
one that
times.
just gets jobs just for no reason. Just,
Bro,
he just gotta
I
hoop.
don't think.
He just got to hoop in that.
But I
building.
gotta look. I gotta see if Ish Smith been to the playoffs, bro. Because every time I just remember him playing, bro. He just on the worst team in the NBA.
He had to. He at least made it once. Bro. At least made it once
Made what?
to the playoffs.
Ish Smith?
At least one.
Yeah.
He got 1,
Where
2,
he
3,
played at
4,
Louisville,
5,
didn't he?
6, 7,
Who?
8, 9, 10, 11,
Ish Smith.
12,
Where did Ish
13,
Smith play
14,
in
15.
college?
He's played for 16 different teams.
That's half.
Wake Forest.
Oh, he was
He's
at
played
Wade.
23 games in the playoffs.
Oh, he was.
Memphis, Orlando, Milwaukee,
Oh, he played for Denver.
Detroit,
Yeah.
Washington,
But
and
the
Denver.
He played for Denver last
He
year.
did
Last
just get
year?
his ring.
So he
He's
got a
a
ring.
champion.
Ain't that a bitch?
He's a
He
champion.
did just get his ring.
Hall of Fame.
Basically,
Oh, yeah.
Dom,
I hate every single one of y'all.
basically, all you gotta do is win a championship.
Hey, that was a full circle moment.
Every single
All you gotta do is win a
one of y'all, man.
championship.
Hey, it's about to be the starting four here, man. I can't-
All you gotta do is win a championship.
Hey, 3.2, 1.8, 3.4.
He good for a bucket, bro.
It's all about the same rationale.
That quick ass
Says
little bucket
about
out
the
there.
same-
Get off the
Look,
court.
wait, time out. So the highlight of Vince Carter's career, not winning the championship, was what? The dunk contest, right? So Mark Price won 2 3-point contests, and he got
Mark
hired.
Price ain't a Hall of Famer. Give me Chauncey though. Give me
Vince
Chauncey.
played on them Nets teams though. We ain't.
He's out of his fucking mind.
Give me
No,
Chauncey.
he's playing on
Not
them
the
Nets
ones that went to the
I,
finals.
that's why they say
No
that.
VC,
That's why they
no
say
Mark
that.
Price.
He
But
came after that.
that's
He
why
came
they
after
say
that
that.
run.
Mark Price should be in the
No
Hall of
Iggy.
Fame for simply revolutioning how they play basketball today. He was shooting step backs in the 80s. He was splitting. They couldn't stop him.
He was a revolution.
He was so fucking good. They was so fucking good, audience, that Michael Jordan had to guard Mark Price. That's how good he was.
Look at these.
He ain't revolutionized shit. He
Wa-
might have been early.
just watch Steph Curry.
He was early.
He definitely should be. in
Just
the Hall
watch
of Fame.
Steph Curry.
Those are
Revolution?
no, we ain't got it.
No. He ain't changed
I ain't
shit.
say that. No.
He ain't
Those are
changed
no.
shit.
They were not doing what he was doing.
But nobody else did what he did after, so he didn't revolutionize shit.
I disagree.
No.
If you talk to Steve Kerr, he had some conversations about Mark Price with Steph Curry.
How many players shoot off of the dribble off the pick and roll?
I'm not saying he did do that. And he could have been, and he probably is one of the
They
first.
digging them crates. They digging them crates
And I
out
bet
there.
you
Golden State.
I bet you guys Steph
Who-
sit down and watch some film on Mark Price for sure.
Who
But no one
dribbles
watched
100
Mark
miles an
Price
hour,
for
stop
era.
back,
revolutionized
25?
And do that shit. No
I
one did
feel
that. That's not revolutionary.
That is revolutionary if he never did it before.
He contribute to the game.
Trust me.
Leave it at that.
Trust
Trust
He
me.
contribute to
Who
the
did,
game.
who did
Revolutionary is
Dale
strong,
Curry
though.
play for when his son was
It's
born?
strong.
Cap.
The Hornet.
And who does Dale Curry play with? It's correlations there. All right.
You're reaching.
I'm not.
There you are.
I'm
I forgot you were the
not.
uncle. You were there for
I'm
that.
not.
Bullshit.
I'm not.
Shout out to Draymond
Steve
Green and
Kerr also
Chauncey.
played with Mark Price.
The true Hall of Famers in that group.
Hey, if PG can be the GOAT, Mark Price can be his GOAT. Talk
Facts, let me shut up.
No,
I didn't argue that. I didn't
LeBron
argue
is
that.
my goal.
No, I'm fucking
Mark
with
Price
you.
is my favorite player.
Shout out to go
Oh,
look
keep
at that
that Denver.
John, shout out to John. John broke that down for y'all eloquently.
LeBron is the GOAT. Mark's my favorite player. All right.
Boom shakalaka.
As the Missouri voters reject the stadium tax for the Royals and the Chiefs, it spawns to me. Probably the rest of you guys don't even give a fuck about this, but obviously the Browns are in the hunt for a new stadium, and I guess what I want to talk about really is it really important? Number one, they want to build a dome out west of downtown or south of downtown, I should say, versus spending $2 million there versus spending $1 million in the dump that exists today over the lake.
Damn, I'm done.
Oh yeah, that place is a hellhole. Look, the city owns it, the Browns don't, so it's the city's venue. So if I'm going to invest $1 billion of my own money, I need you to contribute in some way, shape, or fashion. Now, as a resident of Cleveland, I don't care. I mean, I pay taxes anyway. I may as well get some enjoyment out of it. You know, because you ain't fixing any of these goddamn potholes for real.
Nah, damn, boy, it be fucking my
Man,
fucking
bruh.
My trash collection is late.
That's a fact.
Property tax.
The property taxes went up, and let's be honest. You know,
Well, I stay in Cleveland
it's-
Heights, so you
it's-
already know how I know how that go down.
is everything is everything red the way it needs to be in the city. So at least the Browns give me a little bit of excitement on a Sunday afternoon. Now they do anyway. before it.
No more heartache.
Watch season 1 and season 2.
So look, so they wanted, like I said, they wanted to build a $2 million state-of-the-art venue out in another city.
Y'all gonna flip that shit every which way.
How important is it to have for a football town to have their venue in the downtown area?
Well, yeah, it's my opinion. It doesn't matter that much.
I agree with you.
Yeah, y'all play in a different state.
It's just right across the bridge, right?
Yeah, but it's a different state. It's a different area code.
Just talking shit.
They don't even have sales tax in Jersey.
Where the fuck are they gonna put a stadium in New York City?
On top of the buildings.
Yeah, okay.
Next to a
Just get
brownstone.
forward, just get forward
next to a
Like I
Nice
said,
brownstone.
the way people are leaving New York City right now, I'm quite sure they can tear some of them buildings down.
It's gonna be rats all over the place.
Wait.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
Everyone send a shot. I've been chilling today.
I'm done. I just had to get some shots at New York because niggas always sending shots at my city. But
I mean, they managed to build something in the Bronx and there's stadiums in Queens. I mean, it's gotta be some space.
Hell no. The Yankees, they use up all that damn space.
I was about to say,
They got 2 teams in Brooklyn,
They got like 4 stadiums that
Right.
they done abandoned in that
the
building.
Brooklyn Nets,
and that's it.
and the Yankees play in the Bronx. My bad. And then the
Bronx Bombers.
the Mets play in Queens, right? You got that big ass Staten
Shout out to
Island.
Queens, man.
Everyone
Ain't
hates
nothing in Staten Island.
Everyone hates that now.
I was about to say, they don't even. The New Yorkers I talk to don't even consider that New York City.
Shout out to Wu-Tang, man. They put it on the map.
So it's not a borough. It's not. But anyway, you spice it. It's New York more than it is New Jersey. That's my point.
That's like Akron.
New Jersey got paper, man. There's money out
fair.
there.
It's high as fuck out
Business.
there too.
It's business, man. It's a good
business.
venture.
It's expensive
It's a
as
good
fucking.
So I think to build a Cleveland Browns stadium in Brook Park or Warrensville Heights, I think is unwarranted.
Warrensville Heights would
I think
be
specifically-
insane.
Hey, don't ever say Bristol Heights on this podcast again, bro.
Hey yo,
I think
what?
No, time out. I grew up in Warrensville. Stop that.
Fuck where you grew up, man.
No, fuck all of that.
What do you mean by
What do I mean?
Warrensville Heights?
You mean where they gonna build it at? Cause Amazon took Randall Park.
They can build out there by them trees off Harvard.
They in Brook Park.
Is that Warrensville?
They not
Or is
building
that
John, they not building
or is that North Randall?
That's worse.
John, leave it alone.
It's
Leave
a
it
fucking
alone.
hypothetical. Like,
No,
why
I'm
we-
talking shit.
We
Why
in
we
Brook
running
Park,
with
bro.
this?
Leave that Warrensville shit alone.
No, hold on, but time out.
I think for a
Listen,
city
Brook Park?
like Cleveland,
But
that matters.
it needs to be downtown. But part time out. That's by the airport. Can you build a stadium by airport?
It's one by airport now.
I think that's convenient.
What?
The airport right off.
That ain't no commercial. They got flights coming in and out that bitch all day long at Hopkins versus Berkeley Airport, which stops at 5 p.m. How about take all of that space and build the damn stadium? What is the stranglehold the city has to that small ass airport?
Private.
That's what Drake and them land when they come to town.
They need to just
John-
They can't get off at Hopkins and ride down 71.
John D. Rockefeller built that.
fuck all that. IX Center and all that shit. They tear that shit down and make it a state.
The IX Center.
And just move that somewhere else.
Well, I mean, the practice facility is right there,
That's what they need to do. Perfect.
right down the fucking street.
I don't mind.
Hold on, is the IX Center? Is that Cleveland?
It's Berea.
Yeah, it's close enough.
That's
yeah.
not Cleveland, bro.
Close enough.
It's not Cleveland.
It's close enough.
I think this is just something cool. Like you leave the game
It can be
and you're
downtown.
fucking downtown.
Like, you
You're
know how
fucked
West
up.
6 rock?
You're fucked up and you just go to another bar after a Browns win.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like that changes the vibe.
It's no different when the niggas who watch it at the house and then they go down to West 6. Y'all can still go
Exactly.
downtown.
It's a different
It-
vibe.
it-
I'm talking about when you buy the ticket, you get that
Have
whole
you been
experience
to Brook
around
Park,
it.
Ohio?
You know what's gonna hit different?
That's my
Us
question.
fucking winning some shit.
The truth.
We ain't won shit
Fine,
there.
fine,
I don't fuck. Let's
got
move.
you.
Fuck
But
it.
have
But imagine.
have you been?
Hey,
Have you been to Brook
Fuck it.
Park, Ohio?
Fuck it.
let's turn it up.
Fuck it.
The Browns.
Put this shit in
Let's turn it
can.
up. Let's turn Brook Park up. Let's put them on the map. Fuck it. And hold on. And to the business thing, if I'm putting up $1 billion to renovate, they did that before, and it, like you said, it's a shithole, right? Let me just take $2 billion and make a whole new fucking stadium,
Yeah.
and I own it.
But I'm quite sure the man wants to do that, but he wants to do it in around the 44104, 105. He wants to do it in Cleveland. I mean, obviously, if he's going out there to buy, he's trying to show them, like, look, I'm willing to work with you, but you got to come up with something.
They don't want to work
Like, you
with him.
ride down St. Clair, you ride down Superior, it's vacancies. Tear that shit down.
They don't want to work with him.
Putting that bitch.
This
on
nigga
St.
got
Clair
deep
would be
pockets, so
I
if
know.
y'all want to give me friction, I'm gonna go do my own
You
thing.
think we
Facts,
can get
that's how
robbed
you
out
should
Just
do
of
keep
it.
it in one.
If I'm the owner, that's how I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
it's my
100%.
Now,
team.
there
I think the
is
city should
now-
care about that too.
Now there is some legislation that came out that says, number one, they can't move without notice well in advance. They can't do like the Deep in the Night did. So when the Browns came back, the city did put something in place to protect.
The Art Modell rule, it's on. They on notice.
You know what I'm saying? They
You're
are,
not moving tomorrow, but they on notice.
but
They're not
I
gonna be able to get that off.
Hey man, stop shooting shots at Art.
I think the city should
Fuck
find a
them.
way
Hey,
to.
man, fuck y'all.
They should find a way to make sure that this team stays in Cleveland, not Brook Park.
Yeah, I think they should care about that.
Right, but in
Hey, I got a question. Well, y'all after y'all take a question.
no, I'm just saying, if they can't, then what are we to do? If you Jimmy Haslam and they don't want to work with you, what you gonna do?
Oh, do what you can.
Exactly, I'm gonna get up through it. I'm gonna do my own thing. Fuck
Yeah,
y'all.
facts. But I think the city should care about it.
The city
I don't think the
definitely
owner should be dead set like, oh, we can't
Hmm,
take
hey,
over,
dog.
stay here. Nah.
This vaguely sounds real familiar.
Brook Park and Baltimore might both start with B's, but it's not the same thing, child. Next!
Man, who says he wants to stay here?
He's not moving. He's not moving out of Ohio. So, anyways, in other news,
Okay, to your point. So the Chiefs didn't won 3 of the last 5 Super Bowls, and they taxpayers don't want to pay for it. Where the fuck he gonna go? What major metropolitan is gonna fork up tax dollars to build a $2 billion business?
Well, that's-
Dallas already said they would.
Dallas already has a team. Quiet.
they gonna get rid of the
He literally
Cowboys
said
for the
that. He
Chiefs.
said he'll trade the Cowboys for the Chiefs.
Y'all
It's
gas
Dallas.
niggas.
He literally said
This is
that.
what Jerry said.
No, the mayor or something. I don't know. Somebody politician. Somebody.
Well,
he
the
said,
Chiefs are originally from
He
Dallas.
said, I'll trade the Cowboys for the Chiefs, right?
Okay, yeah, he wanted to say that shit 30
If I'm
years
Jerry
ago.
Jones, I'm sitting in the booth like that nigga. I'm
But
sitting
I'm
in my
saying,
booth,
like,
technically.
I mean, it ain't too many metropolitans. The St. Louis left because they couldn't get a venue. I mean, when they went back to LA. So it's always
No,
about these venues.
I think they was moving to LA regardless.
Yeah.
Even if St.
and
Louis
they was
forked
there
up the
before.
bread.
So.
No question. But
So they've actually kinda went back.
But what I'm saying is, what metropolitan that don't already have a football team that's gonna fork up what it takes to even get the Browns?
Oklahoma City. Don't go there.
So I mean, it's not that easy
It's
just
not.
to up and move.
It's not.
It ain't 1991, 92, 94 no more.
Them rich problems, man. I'll let them niggas figure that shit out.
Well, that's the taxpayer thing is something
I
bigger
don't-
than football.
Yeah, I don't think the fan really have a problem with it. It's these people that's in charge.
That's what it's bigger than football.
I mean, you know, you got all kinds of issues going on in this town, so I know that should be a high priority. But for the economic development of this city, because they almost let Sherman Williams get the fuck out of here over a parking lot,
Mm-hmm.
and luckily they didn't leave. They building the building down here, so this ain't rocket science.
That's a great point.
Taylor Swift gonna come because now you got a dome. The Final Four gonna come because now you got a dome. Like
Final Four
think
here.
about it. How
Right
this
here.
does for the whole local. Well, I mean, you talking about 40,000, 50,000 more people for a men's tournament versus the little 2,562 they gonna get.
The Great White Hope here.
This was
It's
last
got it.
year. It's over
I
with.
get that. I get that.
You don't think she could have put 60,000 asses in the seat
For women's basketball,
for Caitlin Clark? The way that hype train going, you don't think she could put 60,000?
That's
No.
Yes. I think so.
What's the question?
I think that matchup right there that we were just talking about earlier.
I don't know if women's college basketball can pull 80,000 people.
But that's besides the point. Like having a dome is gonna allow you to do way more.
No, that's what, and that's pretty much what I'm getting at. Who is this Justin Bibb dude?
He ain't adjust though, man. He's adjusting.
Y'all should have voted for Bashir Jones, man. But that's another story.
All right.
I had to vote for the Cleveland Heights mayor. That's my
Y'all finally got a mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. It's been like forever.
No,
right?
we finally get to vote for him.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay,
used to
that's
be
what it was.
appointed.
It used to be appointed. Okay.
It used
I
to be
knew
a
it was something
monarchy.
like
It used to
that.
be a monarchy.
Yeah. Great
We
word.
having fucking
Great
small
word.
talk
That
now.
was great.
Look,
In history class, just a little bit. Just a little history teacher.
who is Justin Bieber? I don't know. Where did he come from? Is he from Cleveland?
I mean, he say he from the hood, but
Where?
I don't hear nobody from the
Scoville?
hood say he from.
55th?
I can't remember, man. During the campaign, they was trying to. That was him trying to attempt to get the black vote because he had all the Jews.
Oh, he from Shaker.
He had the gays and the
He
Jews.
from
That's
Shaker.
his backing.
He from that cutoff right there on Ken.
Yeah, he from Shaker. All right.
Where Ken's been
Well,
turned
wait,
into
hold on.
chagrin.
So before we, where they don't, you can't come. You can come in. You can go out, but you can't come in. All right.
Mount Pleasant neighborhood.
Mount Pleasant. So he from Buckeye? That's what you just
Born
said.
in Cleveland, grew up. in
What I just
Mount-
say?
Mount Pleasant neighborhood.
He's saying that, but
On the
where
south-
my
Who went
The
to high school?
southeast side.
Who went to high school with him? Tell me. All right.
That's over here where we talking about.
I'm trolling. I'm not.
He's backed by the gays and the Jews, bro. He don't got straight.
Is that all it take?
One of them. That's all you really need.
That's
for
where the
real.
money is.
Which one you need?
Both.
If
You got both.
If you got both,
If you got both, you in there.
Who's more powerful than the LBGT community and the Jews?
What I just if you got both, bro,
I'm doubling down on it. That's what I'm saying.
It's sold up.
Because him and Bosch won the same amount of wars, but Bosch sure won all the poverty wars, or where all the black people are, and he won all the good, nice wars with all the white people.
But in my neighborhood, it was the other guy they was going for though.
Who?
The Weingard.
Oh, I know you talking about.
Anyway,
talking about
we small
Heights
talking now.
Talking about Heights very young.
No, we talking
No,
about
not Lee
in the
Weingart.
city of Cleveland.
Harvey Weinstein?
Y'all got any
He said Harvey
Harvey Weinstein.
Weinstein.
Damn.
So speaking of him, so they showed a portrait today of everybody that's going down. Him, Cosby, now Diddy. It was somebody else because it was 4.
Epstein.
No.
Big T.
No. So it was on Twitter. It was on
Big
X.
Tasha. Who you
But
said Big T?
You know who Big T is.
you know who they were all pictured with? Oprah Winfrey. Stew on that shit.
He said stew on that.
Stew on that. That's definitely something to stew
Some
on.
bar.
Well.
So Cosby went down. Harvey, rightfully so. I mean,
Weinstein.
don't get me. Weinstein went down.
Harden, don't do it like that.
Who Harvey?
Nah.
I mean, or Bill?
No, you're the accidental name.
The
you just
accidental
said.
name you
Harvey?
said.
What I say?
You said Hardenstein.
Hardenstein? Oh no, I didn't mean to.
I know.
You know, Diddy allegations is pending. I mean, I don't have much to say about that. I wasn't there.
Hey, somebody sent some fake ass shit to the group
I
today.
wasn't there.
Talk about they raided Diddy basement and found 7 gallons of Cambodian breast. Hey,
That's ignorant. Look.
bro, I was crying at work, bro.
Bro, that's
Bro, that
No,
shit was
but yeah,
hilarious.
allegations is pending, but they all had. Was it R. Kelly? It was 4 pictures, and they're all pictured with Harpo.
It would have to be R. Kelly because I'm trying to think of somebody recently.
I gotta start liking stuff on Twitter. I just be scrolling right past it.
No,
Yeah, you
don't
gotta like
that
it so
shit.
you
You don't
can
want
save
that in your algorithm, man. I don't like that.
I mean, for
We need it for the
podcast
news.
purposes. I
Yeah,
mean, you know,
man,
I
we need it for
might
the
need that
news.
info.
Screenshot it. Don't like it.
That's still in my
That's
algorithm
still
on
gonna
the
be his
screenshot.
algorithm, bro.
All right.
Smart ass films.
They smarter than motherfuckers. Smarter than
Talk about some shit that's in your algorithm.
No
When
bullshit.
you talk about some shit, it winds up in your algorithm. I don't know
Yeah,
how
it'd be
that.
an ad. Be a
Yeah.
perfectly placed ad.
You ain't typed it in, but you said it.
Bruh.
You
You
found
wanna
it.
know the craziest thing? I was at a family function. This is a while ago before people really know this shit was a thing. And we had what's some real fancy potato chips. Some type of fancy potato chips. Nobody said nothing about these chips, the brand of the chips or nothing. They were just at the event. And then now there's an ad for these chips and
It's
like,
Trump
bro,
and Bill
what the
Clinton.
fuck? Oh, Bill Clinton.
I told you it was Big T.
Hold on, so go back. So, okay,
I knew
Bill,
Big T
got
was in
Bill,
there.
Harvey,
Why is she kissing
Trump,
Donald,
That's cringe.
And Clinton.
and Bill.
Big T. I told you.
Trump, I
I
don't
knew
know
it
them
was
folks
Big T.
though.
But don't try.
But they don't like him for different reasons.
Yeah.
Snyder's.
No,
No, not
Snyder's not.
Snyder's. Snyder's like
Kettle?
Cape
Cod?
Cod. Yeah, Cape Cod. Yep. Them
Go-
shit's good.
they
Look
are
at that
good.
No,
shit.
them bitches
They are
fire,
good.
boy.
Especially them kettle barbecue.
Them bitches
Yeah,
Barbecues.
barbecues.
Stop it. All
But
right.
no, I was about to say something.
Yeah, I was
Cause
trash today.
when I was looking for my engagement ring for Shanice, bruh, like the second I started talking about it, that's all that was in my feed. K, Zell,
You gotta turn your phone off just to
have
just
a
to have a
conversation. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, damn,
I-
they throwing it in my face.
I swear to God, that's how I seen. All right, so OB officially returns to the Philadelphia 76ers as of yesterday. They beat the OKC Thunder in a close game.
Yeah, decent game too.
Thoughts on
What's his minutes looking like?
he played 29.
And he was gassed.
Yeah, 24, 6, and 7.
I would imagine.
Thoughts on them being a upset to Boston or Milwaukee if they stay at AC.
Well, we
They
know he
just
can't
gotta
beat
play it.
Boston, so
You gotta get a plan.
he ain't beat Boston since never. So,
Maybe probably I bring it back.
huh?
Can they beat the Heat?
I feel like he came back too late. I don't think they gonna do nothing. That's just me personally.
You lucky E came calling to Brooklyn, man.
I know you was rocking with Philly last year. Not saying that's your squad or nothing.
Boy!
You not rocking with him?
No, he jumped off. He was done when they shit the bed against the Celtics last year.
No, for sure.
Yeah, he was. He was
That's
up
why,
there.
like, I don't feel like. I mean, I can see if B has success in the playoffs and now he coming back. It ain't like whether he healthy or not. They ain't really made no heavy noise in the playoffs. So I ain't.
No,
I'm not pulling no upset with them. I ain't worried about them.
like I said, they ain't beat Boston's in a month of nevers. And they best bet will be against Milwaukee, but
That which means they have to get to a 7 seed. If they
Listen,
want
it's
to
alright.
play.
so they would have to play who's 7 right now.
I believe Miami.
Miami's
is.
seven.
So they would have to beat them in the playing game
And then they either beat, if they lose, then they have to beat Chicago
or
Atlanta.
Atlanta
That's
to
a
get the 8 to play Boston.
Hey,
Not a
figure it out.
believer. Don't call me a believer.
Yeah.
Because they
And
would
you
they
got a week to get. You got a week to get your lungs, or 2 weeks to get your lungs. And you got to play the extra game coming off an injury. And you've never been healthy.
And you
in the
got to get back
playoffs.
in the flow.
And you've never been healthy in the
Of the-
playoffs with a guy that
Cool on
has
it.
just taken the reins as the number 2 guy on your team. Like there's a lot to overcome with these experienced as top seeds right now. So not looking likely.
and they can't get to 6, can they?
It's an outside chance. I think they're like 2.5 games out of 6.
They're
It's
1.5
not impossible,
games
but
out of
it's definitely
6
not probable.
right now.
They might be able to catch the Cavs. Who knows? So they are.
76. They got 6 games.
Yeah, they 2 games exactly out of 6.
I mean, technically, if the Cavs really just shit the bed for the rest of the year,
Oh, they're shitting the bed right now.
if every other team shit the bed, they could get up to 3.
So everybody competing though. We jockeying. So
Well, the Cavs aren't competing. Everybody else is. Y'all got any thoughts on?
I got one. What's your? This is like broad, but I've been watching this young man's games lately, and he really that. Like, what's your thoughts on Wemby this year? Like,
Yeah, the friend's great.
he that.
He's a stud.
I'm not gonna hold you.
He's a stud.
He's a dog.
Can you move the croissant now?
So upon further
Butter
research, he is no longer a crepe. He has moved into the other bread category.
Another bread, a baguette.
No, baguette. That's top level shit.
Yeah, that's a different level.
Croissant is
I'm not-
croissant
you know
still
what?
flaky. Croissant still flaky because we don't know. It's still year 1.
You know what though?
And he don't guard
So
the
this-
centers the whole game.
This is what I will
Gets on my
say.
nerves.
Well, number one, I think it's Pop's fault because he was only playing 24 minutes a night for whatever reason. He had 9 blocks against Denver the other night, and I think 5 or 6 was against Jokic. So, and a few of them were emphatic.
He stuffed the stat sheet.
You're
So-
just overthinking it.
Then he
Yeah,
dropped that
thank
40 against the Knicks and really went away.
I love that
And-
game.
and-
I watched
and-
that game.
and really
I love
the best
that
part
game.
about that game was we fund that damn ball, which means he don't give a fuck. So
He got fined for that. I love that. That's what really made me bring
I'm
this
going
up.
to
I'm like, I like
upgrade
this
him
word
from
now.
a crepe to a baguette.
Croissant. Croissant.
Yeah,
Are we
Johnson.
talking about like the diamond, the baguette?
The baguette.
Baguette. That's that. You know what I
The
mean?
baguette.
I'd rather have a croissant than a
long,
baguette.
hard
baguette,
piece of
yeah.
bread.
So I'd rather even be the baguette than the croissant. I feel like that's the cream of the crop.
He's impressive.
He's impressive.
I did not like it when John Moran
Inefficient
he
as
did
hell.
nothing. I did not like that. I
He
did
takes
not
a
like
lot
his
of
Sam I am for I do not like greens, eggs, and ham. I didn't like that. But
Well, I think
the last two games I've seen has been pretty good.
I think Pop not playing him a lot was for
He
played a long game.
What are you long managing? Low
because he
managing
wants
for
another
19
fucking
years
high
old.
pick to go with him.
They better get
I don't
Darius
think-
Garland.
But he also wasn't ready yet, though.
Did Johnson
He was
Murray
not
might be
ready.
coming back this
Because even though he was hating on him early, he had a lot of validity to what he was saying about him early on in the season. I think he had to earn that. He's taking hella shots. He's very inefficient when he has good games, but in terms of big scoring numbers. But
Because they ain't all came together yet, though. But it's
right.
signs of
It's
it.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
and he can play that that AD role, like when they play Jokic. AD come and play the help defense. He plays that a lot. He gets a lot of those blocks.
Yeah,
They
because
do-
he can't bang with Yoke.
They need
Right,
another.
That's not
They need
gonna
a. They
happen.
need
Not
a
as no
big.
rookie.
They need a
He
big.
got some years.
So-
in
You gotta
effort.
put some more bricks in his
Yeah,
back
he got-
pocket.
Oh yeah, so
That ain't
he's a
happening.
forward.
Sure.
That
He's
ain't
just
happening.
he's very good though. That is it's super impressive, and I think he's running away with that run.
Oh, for sure, it's a wrap. If it wasn't certain, it was solidified last night.
Yeah, it's OB.
Because he's low key should be getting defensive player of the year considerations.
For
He's
sure.
in consideration for me. If I
For
had to-
sure.
If my vote mattered, it'd be.
Yeah, I don't have nothing
I'd have
bad
to
to say
say-
about the kid no more. Dom.
Unless y'all want to give it to Rudy Gobert.
Like I say, upon further research, he's been upgraded from doubtful to playing. He's past the injury report.
He's a dog, man.
Yeah, I give it to him.
Hey, I'm glad to have him in the league, man. Shout out to Wemby.
Early thoughts on the Guardians. I can't believe I'm saying this.
I have thoughts on.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Bronny going into the transfer portal?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I saw that.
I got you. Dom.
Well, number one, I want to get this off the table because all that stuff the hype that was going on. That's what his father wanted. I think we might have talked about this. Or it was LeBron's dream to play with Bronny. We don't know if that was necessarily Bronny's dream.
Right.
And so that's why I probably think a lot of this is coming from, really. Sometimes you got to get away from your comfort zone to really reach your true potential. And so I don't know if he's thinking. So I heard Ohio State. I heard Duquesne. People posting Duke on the internet. It is what it is. So I
He's
don't
going
know.
to play Ohio State with his brother.
I don't know where the kid's going. Is Bronny? Bryce
He
committed to
got
Ohio
one more year. I
State.
think I got one more year.
Oh,
Bryce got one more year.
He on the
Bryce a
radar.
junior.
He on the
So
radar.
maybe some home cooking will do the kids good.
Mom's gonna be in LA though. So,
Well,
I
you
know
know
what
what?
you
He
mean.
gotta
I'm
live his
talking
own
shit.
life. He got access to the credit cards. I'm quite sure. You know what I'm saying? He got his own money.
I'm about to say it's a house out there.
It's right there,
Definitely
around 71.
He go crazy.
And go ape shit. That's a beautiful place. But I was doing some shit out there. I'm like, damn, I didn't really know this was out there. No, but
He got a private. He got a gate inside of the gate.
yeah, that's a special house. No, but this might do him good. He can get out of LA and get away from any distractions that might be out there, and he can just focus on basketball because he's not an NBA talent yet. But he
got the potential.
after maybe 3 more years, maybe he can get to that level.
And nothing's wrong with that media.
Nothing
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Come on, man.
I know his
With a
last
kid
name.
going to
I know his
fucking
name is
school.
LeBron James for crying out loud though, but that
But
don't
he
mean
ain't his fucking
he's not his
dad.
dad. So that might be good for him. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
And whoever posted that shit about him and
Soft.
Marcus Jordan is
Yeah.
that shit was cheap.
That's all them Jordan lovers.
Jordan
Thinking
got better
they
than
can get one up. Yeah, them bum ass kids you had. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
bad. Yeah. So I
That's
I like
crazy.
it.
My thing is on that. I think he going to Duquesne.
And that Duquesne is
Nothing
Duquesne
wrong
in
with that.
Chicago?
Nothing wrong
But
with
you
that.
know who just got the coaching out there, right?
Drew Joyce?
Ain't that the nigga
Who
LeBron?
was Brian point guard in high school?
His dad, right? Oh, just Drew Joyce, yeah.
Oh dang, it's someone else. I can't remember, but yeah, that's Good journalism, John. That's good journalism right there.
I'm, just putting things together.
Connecting dots.
Drew get a job. Drew get the job next week. Bronny in a transfer portal.
Soft.
So,
That's what I think about it.
because
I
he
mean-
leaving USC.
And I mean, he don't want to be in Juju's.
What's a Trojan?
He don't want to be a Juju shadow.
He don't want to be in Juju's shadow, man. She's
Well, shit, the number one recruit from the boys side there too.
He in Juju's shadow too.
But I think ultimately, man, it's about
She
they say he averaging like 5 points a game, not really getting playing time, like especially crunch time. And
I mean, and then he just coming off a heart injury.
coming off, yeah,
And he a freshman. It's a lot of like that. That's why, like John said, ain't no
What do you
one
need
and
minutes for?
ain't no one and done. You know what I mean?
No.
Enjoy college, bruh. Your dad went straight to the league because he had to. You don't gotta do that.
No.
Enjoy college, develop.
Well, in defense of his dad, if he didn't go straight to the league, it would have been wasting his time.
Oh, for sure.
I'd have loved to see him make one turning run with Upstate.
No.
He did say that's the only
Pull a
time.
Melo.
That's the only time he
No.
misses playing, or he wish he would have played.
Melo versus Bron in the Natty.
No.
That'd have been sick.
That would've
Then he
been
would have got
crazy.
drafted somewhere fucking else.
No, I agree.
No.
I understand where you going with
Everything
it.
happened the way it was supposed to.
Well, no, it wouldn't have been Bron versus Melo because Melo came out the same year.
We had to tank for a whole other year. Who knows? We would have got him.
No, it
I
happened
can't
how
possibly
it was
fathom that.
What was
That
the,
big ass
what was gonna
all-white
be
suit.
the difference?
Man, he
We
said
117.
if LeBron,
115 the
if LeBron
next year.
James did not come to the Cavaliers, there would be no basketball team here right now because they were gone. Gordon Gunn did not give a fuck.
That's because Harper was fucking his daughter.
That was happening in the '90s.
That's why he stopped giving a fuck. He said, "Oh, these fucking NBA niggas in here is gonna be fucking."
He couldn't see the damn games. No way.
Hey,
How can we gonna say that? Lord forgive me.
You did. That's why I just went nuts. Fuck up see the game. That's scared. That is scared.
People that say Stevie Wonder jokes all
That's crazy.
people that ask Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder jokes, they whole career, I can get that off.
Bro, they say sweet. All right,
I ain't even said nothing that bad.
should've-
All right,
They say Stevie Wonder could sing.
a lot of people said he could see. I guess you got to be there to know.
parties.
These things come to light.
Greatness.
All right, so thoughts on the Guardians? Off to a hell of a start, but I know it's early. But I guess what I really want to talk about in their dilemma, especially with this cheap ass owner that we have, Shane Bieber has come back off his injury, lights out,
I was about to say, kill it.
and there's been all kinds of speculations that he's not going to be here past the trade deadline. So let's just say,
That's probably not.
Sounds about Cleveland.
because they don't want to pay nobody. It's
Ever.
absurd. So let's just say miraculously, come All-Star break, the Indians are in first place by 15 and a half games.
Ooh.
Because
We trade our best pitcher. It'd be anarchy.
Diabolical. That's diabolical.
That'd be the dumbest shit in the bruh. Just as a sports fan, like I'd be upset. Like, why? We rolling like
A couple names come to mind: Bartolo Colon, CC Sabathia, Cliff Lee, Corey Cooper. I can keep going.
so. Hold on. EB, speaking of that, it was speaking of that. That's funny that you brought them up.
Can you take Lindor back, please?
No, you
No,
didn't.
y'all can keep him.
Smiley.
Should stay.
Yeah,
Grass
you
is
fucked
always
yourself-
greener on the other side.
Yeah, you fucked yourself over. You was a king here.
See what the other boy doing.
So it was a
J-Man.
post on my feed. It was a reel, and it was the '99 MLB All-Star game. Bro, we had Kenny Lofton there, and these are starters: Kenny Lofton, Omar Vizquel, Jim Thome, Manny Ramirez, and Sandy and Roberto Alomar. Mind you, it's 9 people on the field. I just named damn near our whole starting lineup.
For real.
That was the whole late '90s.
Could you tell me how many World Series we won?
Same as the Browns.
Bro, I looked at that like, bro, we are disgusting. disgusting.
Now, they did spend in the past. I mean, they obviously didn't keep those guys. They had arbitration and rights to a lot of those players. I mean, Sandy Alomar Roberto Alomar was a splash, but they had leverage because his brother was here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that all worked out. And, Vizquel, he didn't command money or anything, but he was just a good player.
Great, don't do Omar like
Excuse me, great player, I agree. So, but one thing that I do like so far, what I'm seeing is the hitters' approaches are different this year. All these guys that exceeded expectations in 22 are back this year and they're playing much better. Maybe it was time for a new voice in the clubhouse. Sometimes I guess Tito Man got stale. We love him, the lore. But let's face it, he won those World Series back in the early 2000s. Ain't won shit since. So bringing in the young guy a little closer to the game, around some of these guys' age, come in with a new philosophy, upbeat, totally different feel. I mean, they scoring fucking runs. They not winning 1-0, 2-0. They scored 8-0 today. 16 runs in 2 games. When the last time the Indians did? The Guardians did that in the last 4 or 5 years.
we have our spurts, but it wouldn't.
No, I mean they got some of the most runs in the Major League Baseball right now, and that has happened since Albert Bell and those guys was around. So
it's a promising start.
I'm
For sure.
I'm optimistic about Guardian baseball this year. I'm not gonna watch yet because it's too fucking boring for me to be entertained right now. Let me get that
Well,
out
see,
there.
my thing is, I dibble and dabble, but like
I'll
like
watch an
with
inning or two.
Like with football season, I don't really watch basketball.
Yeah, I don't blame my sports.
Yeah. Once football over with,
They
I'm
not swinging
locked
over
in.
basketball.
I'm locked into the orange ball.
Yeah.
Baseball start. Basketball playoffs is
They
here,
play
baby.
like 300 games, don't they?
162.
162.
They might as well play 300.
162, big dog.
So if they play all of them, yeah,
Jesus.
it's a lot. All right, so yeah, I mean, I'm
And our issues in the past have never. We always had pitching. We just never had the bats. So like I said, this is encouraging.
yeah, the bats are coming
If we
around.
can keep this up, yeah.
I mean, it's just it's just consistency, man. Can you go two for 4? You can't. These guys were striking out last year. They approaches was terrible at the plate. They were just not good hitters at all
Well,
last year.
if we go 2 for 4, we gonna win the World Series. 'Cause
Yeah.
No.
that's
You need some
50
consistency.
That's 50%. That's better than 500.
They need consistency all up and down the lineup, and so and one thing that they did that was major, they sent Miles Straw back down to the minor league and brought a kid up because he got promised. You gotta have those kind of shifts, man, in your clubhouse and let guys know, like, hey, this manager is serious. I know the organization is paying him, but he sucks.
Yeah, Miles is like a utility guy.
Right.
He should
Pinch
be
run, pinch hit here and
He
there.
should be our starter.
So if you sub him for a pinch hitter because of late game situation and he winds up playing the extra innings, okay, it is what it is. But he should be your everyday starter.
No.
So, that's
Yeah, he's a great utility guy.
that's my baseball gander. Shout out to the Guardians, forever the Indians. So let's
Try. Go try.
Let's get to the state of the cast so we can get up out of here because these players are. So currently they are down by a mere 25 at the half.
Man,
Jeez.
not a mere. It's a nasty word.
Had a good game last night against a the inferior opponent. I guess you can say Phoenix is worthy playing them tonight, and 45-69, they're closing the gap. What the fuck is going on? We didn't talk about this for consistently for like the last 2 weeks. Like, what is it?
They're consistently inconsistent.
Donovan Mitchell needs a better mask.
You don't like it?
That shit
Yeah, I hate
trash.
that mask.
I like the Batman mask.
Yes.
He need to go
Where's
find.
Bane?
He need to go find Kyrie, the one Kyrie had.
See if he still got some juju in that bitch.
The sweat still on that shit? Damn, man, what are he gonna do?
I guess it depends on the mask. Depends on the severity of the break.
I think Kyrie his was face, not nose.
Yeah, I think it is.
So that's why his was more like. But he went crazy with that hit, though.
So when y'all find out what's going on, y'all let me know. We'll talk about it.
I just said it.
No,
We're
we talked about it last
inconsistent.
week. Did anybody make that phone call to LeBron to see where the switch was at?
I'm gonna go find it myself. I'm gonna go down to fucking Clinic Court. I'm gonna say, let me in this.
Bro, hey, bro,
Let me
where the switch
in.
at, bro?
He'll be. Hold
I'm
on.
out
We
the
going
key.
out there because we play them next. So maybe we get the information.
We gotta
play.
go to LA. I'm gonna ask LeBron. LeBron, where's the
Connecting the
switch?
dots again, aren't we?
Where's the
That's what I'm
switch?
here for, Hob. That's what I'm here for. We play them next. We just ask Bron in the
So
next
when we
game.
get back from our West Coast trip,
We'll get it.
the switch gonna be on
The
there.
switch gonna be on. The bat signal will be in there.
Make sure they write it down.
No.
Should they draw the maps
No,
so
no,
that
no.
LeBron can
We
draw?
gonna look. We gonna get it wrote in the notes. We gonna email it to ourselves, fax it, and get 3 copies of that shit. Cause the way they play it, bruh, is
God awful.
garbage. Big trash.
God awful.
They got Royce O'Neal talking at halftime.
That listen, the disrespect.
That's crazy to me.
Like, what are you trying to figure out after 75 games?
Well, it's not looking too hot, but I'm still, home team to the death of me.
Cavs at 6.
Cavs are 6, but it's not looking too hot
Cavs
for
at
that
6,
first round.
EB?
So who's the real Cavs? Is this team right now the real Cavs? The one that went on that winning streak back in February? Which ain't-
I think the one that went on their winning streak.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the
We don't
All-Star
play like
game,
that,
they
so-
came and went. That was the early Cavs.
That was the DG Cavs.
Ain't you?
And healthy Donnie.
Okay, well, if he's not healthy, why is he playing?
He trying to get back into the groove.
All right, well, I mean, at this point, I don't care.
What do you say in the press conference? It's fucking April.
Okay, so that came out of his mouth.
It came out his mouth. It's
So-
fucking April.
So,
After that fucking, I don't even want to talk about that fucking.
so he should be. If it's April, then where's the April play?
That's what he trying to tell everybody. Y'all gotta turn up. Gotta wake up.
All right. So somebody had pointed out in his last 4 games, his highest scoring output.
We're literally playing subpar basketball, like 500 and below basketball.
Yeah, they're
One and done.
They're
basketball.
9-12 in their last 21. Or would that be 21? Yeah, that would be 21 games. After the All-Star, they're 9-12.
21.
What were you about to say in the last 5 games?
His highest output is 18. He hasn't scored 20 points more since the Chicago Bulls back in February. It's the last time he scored 20 points.
He scored 19 that game.
So okay, so it was less than before that game.
He had 30 in Dallas.
So he hasn't scored over 20 points in a month and a half. Going on.
Since the day before my birthday to now.
And so you got these fuckers out here like Bill Simmons, who don't want Cleveland to have no good players ever, for whatever reason.
Because he's from Boston.
Fuck him. Never liked him. He's respected. Great.
Boston.
He's respected. That's fantastic. Don't like him. Don't like his arrogance.
It's a prick.
No, it ain't even the take. It's the person.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you say prick.
That's
That's
his
a prick
character.
word.
Yeah, that's character. They ain't got.
So in when you playing bad basketball, it kind of it even gives that type of thinking more pull.
Yeah. I've even been hearing narratives that this is Donovan's trying to do this, so when they do fail and fall on their face, that'll be an easy exit.
Well, he gotta look in the mirror too, because he ain't going to the
Yeah, 'cause
Knicks.
you'll
If
stop
he
doing
going
that.
anywhere, he going to Brooklyn.
Man, ever since that nigga touched that chain, ever since that nigga touched that chain, bro.
Yep.
So
That's
go ahead and
exactly
send us
right.
Michael Bridges, because we've been eating the 3 since LeBron left.
I know you didn't talk about that Knicks game.
Yeah.
Bro, we was cheeking up.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Now the energy changed when Josh Hart sidestepped in 3 and grabbed you.
Man,
Catch your best
bro,
player's chain
what?
on the bench.
I done slapped
it had
the
20 rebounds.
I done slapped the door.
Yeah, the vibes changed since then. There's been like, alright.
I done got a tech and I wasn't playing because I done ran on the court and slapped the
It'll
dog
be
shit
some
out of him.
issues.
Don't touch me.
There's been some issues. Why are you touching me, bro? We don't play on the same team.
If this nigga go to New York after that, I gotta put him in that KD category.
No dead ass.
I gotta put him in that KD category.
Well, personally, I don't
You
think
don't go to the Knicks
I don't
after
think
that,
he
bro.
wants to. I think that's where the media wants him to go. I mean, it would be nice to play.
Go get
at
McHale,
home.
man. Go get the
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would be who I would want
Villanova
back.
squad back together.
I would want him back
And
with
lose in
the
the second
slew,
round
with the
every
slew of
year.
draft picks to go along with it,
Bitch ass niggas.
and then we'll pivot.
Do they have draft picks to get a salute?
Yeah, they just got all them picks from the Harden deal. They got all those picks from the KD deal.
We don't have like a slew. We just have our normal, a
The,
little bit
the,
over
one,
the normal.
the
amount.
ones before. Okay.
Yeah, we're a little bit above normal now. So
That's a slew.
No.
Normally.
No, OKC has a slew.
Utah has a slew. Yeah, that's a
So
little different.
y'all got picks from the Harden deal, right?
But you got to
We
remember
didn't have our
all
own picks. So
Thank
we're
you.
like replenishing
They're
our own
replacing the
picks.
picks they didn't have.
Then you got picks in the Kyrie deal, didn't you?
Barely.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I remember,
We had to get rid of him.
Yeah, they gave
Our
Kyrie
good deal.
for cheap.
Our only
Had to
good
give
deal
up
was the KD deal, and we got a couple picks for Ben Simmons.
Did you get picks for the other
The
James
best.
Harden? You had 2 James Harden deals. Did you get picks from other
But
Harden
we
deals?
lost picks in the first one,
Okay.
and then we got way less than what we gave up for it.
That's
And
how
then
it
you
goes
got
sometimes.
And they're
Out of
Houston
the-
picks, and Houston's on the
When
up
you
and up,
do
and it's
bad
not
business,
even this year
They're
picks.
not even playing right now. So
They're on the up
They
and
right
up.
there.
They're not getting in.
They right there.
They're not getting in.
They right there.
Wow, you
we
and
not gonna
Draymond
do
sound a lot
that.
alike,
Right,
man.
right there is
We
not.
not
in.
gonna do that. They right
You and
there.
Draymond sound like friends.
They're not. You're not in. So
I
Cue it
know
up,
it.
cue it up.
I know it in the
I'm about to
front
say it's
here.
a real foul.
Oh,
But I'm
thought you
saying-
about to say your line. Almost doesn't count.
No, see, it didn't go because he said it right there, so it's not the same
Yeah,
thing.
see, I didn't.
And then you got the other thing with the
hit with the
KD
trigger
deal.
word. I-
You got picks. You got at least 5 picks. that
But you
can
gotta remember
finagle.
they're replacing shit that they lost.
I understand that part.
But it's
they
not a slew. You're just getting back what you had already.
ain't got a slew.
No. A slew is you acquiring you have yours
You
and
situated
acquiring
you
again.
forward.
Like OKC
How many goddamn picks they got, Jess? So come on. With the research.
in the
have
next
one.
3 years.
In the next 3 years, we have 3. We have
That's
our first
not a
this year.
slew.
We have Phoenix picks this year. We don't have a first round pick in 26, and then
not
we
a
have
slew.
Philly and Phoenix the next year. after
Not
that.
a slew.
So either way, there's not even good picks.
it's not a
As of
slew.
right now.
Okay, it's not a slew, but they got Mikal Bridges, goddamn it. That's what the Cavs should be acquiring if he wants to go to New York.
I tried told you,
I
man.
can have him, but that's it.
Huh?
Or Hemmings, excuse me. I can have him,
No,
but that's it.
no, but I want that.
What's that big y'all got?
Why the fuck would we
Yeah,
want a
Speedy,
hood
I don't
ornament?
want Speedy Claxton.
Why we want a hood
Getting
ornament?
big.
We don't need
What?
no more thin centers.
Stop doing him like that, man. You're about to get him
Weak
tight.
bending.
You're about to make
We
him
need no
mad.
more
Weak
weak
bending.
bending.
Right.
Stop spazzing out with my boy Ben Simmons, man.
That nigga is a.
And see,
going to
but
Christmas
here's the
tree.
irony, right?
Look at that
The
boy.
Bucks lose again tonight,
Mhm.
and then you could be, if you're going in the right direction, you could be going up another half
So
a game.
we'd be 2 if we could get if we would play at 1 game above 500. We'd still be fighting for the second seed.
I'm tired of it.
We barely. What we 5 now almost like
We're in third still,
barely.
and they're up a game. They are. All right, I'm not gonna belabor this.
Yeah, man.
Get it together, Cavs.
Figure that shit out, man.
I'm not even gonna blame no players. I'm just
Fucking
the whole knit
Bring
and
me the
caboodle.
playoffs, man.
The whole knit and caboodle. I'm not even gonna blame one particular guy this week.
Bring
got
Bring me playoff
Bring
DG,
me the
man.
playoffs.
Bring me playoff DG, man.
Please.
Bring him to me
Please,
too.
yes.
I need to see that
When
nigga.
you
Yes,
find them,
I've never
find
met
them
him.
here.
Yes.
I've never seen that guy.
Hey, relax. Why y'all get so loud?
No, cause
I'm hyped up.
No,
I'm ready for playoff
Hey,
DG.
hey, that's so-
If
that's
DG,
so-
look, if DG come ball, you gonna look like a genius, bruh.
I know.
I'm cool. I'm gonna sing your praise. What'd you say last week, man? Bring me the platter. Bring me the platter. I want to eat all these words.
Please. Please, baby. No Diddy. No Diddy.
So
I'm
listen,
ready.
you've
It
been-
still counts as 6 though, baby.
You've been
It
tuned
still
in
counts as
to the
6.
Starting Five podcast.
Might be on the other side of
Say it.
Once again,
Say it.
you can find us wherever you get your podcast. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the share button on the YouTube channel. And we Starting Five, y'all. We out.
Cold
Yeah,
world,
man.
baby.
Tell your mama about me.
Ben Hemmings.